G'day Pittsburgh Steelers fans, g'day Steeler Nation Australia. My name's Mark Davison. Welcome to Steeler Nation Australia and welcome to Steeler Nation Worldwide. Hopefully, guys, you can come into the chat. I don't expect too much out of this stream. I'm going to be streaming for the next. Man, this kickoff's going forever. Maybe going for the next half, or I might do the full stream depending. The Steelers did lose today. No one's came into the chat just yet, so that's quite exciting to see. So if we do have people come in, that's cool. If we don't, I'll be sitting here chilling, watching the Steelers. Sorry, the Browns and Ravens play. It would have been better off today if the Steelers won, but we all know the Steelers were dismal and had no idea how to play today. They lost 41-10. So we hopefully can just chill out and watch this game. Depending if people come in, we'll see what happens, eh?
So nice to get Jarvis Landry going right off the bat, but probably more important to get Baker Mayfield going right off the bat. He's had some of those physical ailments that we've talked about. We'll talk about his throwing style and all the different things and how it might be hampering him. But to come out and get that first completion, it has to feel good.
First and 10. So we've got the Browns here too. If the Browns win today, all three teams, there's a big rush up the middle already. Patrick Queen with the tackle for loss. If the Browns win today, Bengals, Ravens, and Browns will be on 7 wins. All three of them, and we'll be on 5. So part of me wants the Browns to win, but the other part wants if the Ravens win, then the Browns are coming fourth, and we can start to climb the ladder by getting a few wins. So it's an exciting game between these two teams. The biggest takeaway, though, is you want to make sure that we're winning games. Our Steelers aren't winning games. So, with everything being said, is it Ravens or the Browns? Who's going to win? It doesn't matter if the Steelers don't start to win, if that makes any sense. So we got some people coming in slowly. I don't expect this stream to be, you guys have already had this Steeler game. People are a bit down. People are a bit tired, a bit sad, a bit pissed off. And that's all welcomed. 3rd and 4 from the 30. Baker's got time over the middle. Whoa! Who's that? Number 80. Jabbar Landry. Oh, Jarvis, yeah. So, I don't expect too many people coming in and saying hello because the Steelers did lose today and we lost in dismal fashion. We didn't play well at all. We got shit on, to be honest, if I'm allowed to swear on the YouTube, Twitch, in the Facebook. 1st and 10 now, 30 yards out. Baker, it's going to be Baker versus Lamar today. It's going to be quite an interesting matchup. We still need to over the middle for Baker. Oh, Peoples-Jones, he had that. The Steelers play in week 17, the Browns, and week 18, the Ravens. So, yes, we didn't play well today. Yes, we got our butts whooped. However, it's still in contention. We do have, if we have a playoff miracle, we can start to win. We have to win next week, no matter what. If we lose next week, I'm done. I'll join the bandwagon with you guys. I think it's a season that's going to be gone. You can't lose too many games in the AFC North. Let's put it that way. Browns 30 yards out, hand off to Chubb. God, Nick Chubb's he's a good running back, hey. Nick Chubb's unreal. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling, how you're finding, how you're going through the motions, Any questions helps the show even more. Nick Chubb, 800 yards, 850, 5.9 average, 6 TDs, such a good runner. The Browns have a good running game. They bring in Kareem Hunt, 3rd and 6 from 30 yards out. Tight end as a fullback. They rush 4 over the sideline. Peoples-Jones, nothing. Wanted the flag, got nothing.
There's no doubt the ace on the deep. Turnovers this season ago, not quite.
But yeah, if on the other side too, if the Ravens win today, they'll go to 8-3. They'll be the number one seed in the AFC, which is crazy because they've been sneaking out wins. The Ravens have been sneaking out wins against the Vikings. They went to overtime. Against the Lions, they went to overtime. And there was another overtime game as well with the Ravens. I can't remember. They missed the field goal. For the Browns missed the field goal. Holy dooly. So here comes Amar. Pushes it to the left-hand side. Yeah. But yeah, if the Ravens win today, they'll be number first in the AFC conference, and yeah, they'll be, man, that's crazy. And they've been sneaking away in certain games, but they've been winning. You know, we wish we could do that. The Steelers wish we could do that. The Steelers are, we tied with the Lions. We try to come back versus the Chargers, and then we got our butts handed to us today, 41 to 10. So all we can hope is, I kind of hope in some ways, I kind of hope the Ravens win today, right? The Ravens win today, push the Browns out of it further, out of the playoff race, out of the division race, and then we still have the Ravens to stumble, and we got them twice. So having them at home next week, we have to go off. No doubt about it. We can't let up 41 points. In 2 games, I think we've let up 82 points in 2 games. You just can't do that. It just doesn't work. But yeah, today was probably one of the worst games I've seen with the Steelers as well. I've been following, I think, about 18 years now, since about 2002, 2001, against the Bengals side that we normally take care of. We're 66-37 or something like that. We win quite a few games. Just didn't get it done today at all.
Get 50% off your online purchase now, only at baby.com.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Halo Internet. Watch the official commercial reveal at the end of the quarter. By Toyota, let's go places. And by Progressive, save when you bundle auto.
Yeah, I'm just looking up the history now. I'm pretty sure we've won, 66, but you've got to win today, didn't you? You have to win today. We didn't do that. But the Bengals now have won 3 in a row against us. So the series is, we lead the series 67-38. And the past 3 times against the Bengals, we've lost 27-17, 24-10, 41-10. So we're not scoring points. The Bengals are playing better football. 3 losses in a row. Yeah, doesn't look good. And before that, we had the Steelers had about 10 or 11 games streak. Going for a long time. So maybe the tide's changing, I don't know. But also Jackson's back too. Ravens has Jackson back as well. Hand off to Freeman, a couple of yards. I kind of, with this game too, I kind of expect a shootout. I want to see them put up points and see how this game can go. So Ravens 3rd and 1. I do have the scoreboard. If it starts to pick up, I'll put it up. But for now, you're just looking at my ugly head. 3rd and 1. Ooh, hand off. Yeah, first down. But yeah, bring in the questions. I want to hear some questions. Lamar. Oh, I thought he was going to go deep then. Lamar was going to go deep, then he gets sacked by your leading sack man, Myles Garrett. Apparently, Myles Garrett is a defensive genius. He's looking for the defensive MVP. He's good. 2, 3. Yeah, no one gets him, and he gets in there. Myles Garrett's good. But there's contention of saying that he's better than TJ Watt. TJ Watt also was injured today, so I don't think we can make sure that was his best game. He was an injured Seal. He didn't play very well. Lamar running again as my game pass goes out. Fudge. Man, I think Lamar runs too much more. He runs more than he should pass it off.
Alabama, twice a national champ. Crimson Tide. The athletic training staff is out to look at him, so as they do that, let's.
But yeah, I think the stats, if I go into, I'm pretty sure that Myles Garrett is leading the stats in sacks, and they keep saying he's going to be the MVP. Third and 12, we have an injury to Bozeman. Ooh. Got his feet stamped.
So now it's free to become Choir Master Carl.
Yeah, so Myles Garrett's leading with 13 sacks, so he's got 14 now. I believe TJ Watt got a sack today, so he'll be on 13, so he's still half a game behind. We'll see what happens when it's TJ Watt versus Lamar Jackson, and also we'll see what happens when it's Myles Garrett versus Big Ben. Well, actually, two completely different players. They should have been Baker, but TJ Watt versus Baker, it's a good matchup. And right now it's Myles Garrett versus Big Ben. Big Ben's really slow at the moment. He didn't play his best game. And it even says that. Big Ben today went 24, if we go over the stats, 24, 41, 260 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks, QBR of 28. Played pretty piss poor, pretty terrible. They ran the ball 15 times. A lot of those times came in garbage time. Ballage, garbage time, 21 yards. Benny Snell, 5 yards. McFarland, 2 yards. Harris, 23. We just didn't run the ball very well. On the other side, we got thumped, 165 yards and a total of 198. I thought DJ played a good game, 95 yards, no TDs. Claypool played okay as well, but it's kind of like a one-trick pony, just goes down the field. He had 82 yards, 41 longest. Frymouth had the TD, but that's also garbage time. yeah. Overall, if you're scoring 10 points, you can't win this game. Big Ben had 2 fumbles, 1 for 1, 1 lost, 1 recovered. And nobody really wanted to tackle. Only 1 sack to Hayward. Wormley had 1 sack. Oh, okay. So TJ didn't even get a sack today. Ooh, over the middle, and it's picked up by Greg Newsom.
Well, this has been the test, really, for Lamar Jackson. We saw in his last outing that they did not handle the blitz very well against Miami. Of course, they played Chicago that game a week ago. But more and more and more teams are finding success blitzing against this Ravens offense.
Big punch away. Ooh, you had that. You missed it.
And the Browns take over Nick Chubb coming into the backfield for Cleveland.
Nick Chubb's one of those interesting guys. We were watching him a little bit this week, and you see him. He just stands straight up. He looks like he's taking a test for how tall he is or something. But the reason he does it is he can now see over top of his own offensive line and see where the safeties and the linebackers are, and he doesn't care. He does not start the 100-meter dash. He's just sitting there checking them out.
1st and 10 for the Browns. 20 yards, their own 20-yard line. Baker fakes the Chubb. Ooh, it almost got done in the pocket. Baker runs away for 2 yards. He almost got done. He almost got sacked in the pocket there.
Knee, heel, whole bunch of stuff.
And he almost got hit on that one.
So it's interesting as well. So the Browns versus the Ravens, then the Ravens versus the Steelers, and then the Ravens versus the Browns again. The Browns also have a bye next week, so back-to-back games for the Browns will be versus the Ravens. So that's kind of strange. 2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line. That is weird. They just talked about how Nick Chubb stands up like a tree to see the field, and it looks quite funny. He's standing vertical to see over all the people to see where he's going to run. It looks quite kind of funny. But they've got the first rush yards per game, 156, first in the NFL. Second in the NFL is the Ravens. The Steelers can't stop the rush at the moment. We couldn't stop it today. They're 200 yards. 3rd and 7 from their own 25-yard. They're going to send blitz. No blitz. Or over the middle. Too easy. Too easy for the Browns there.
Back here on the play, and it's Conklin who came back from a dislocated elbow. And he is down. And the athletic training staff rushing out to look at him.
So an easy conversion for Baker. He had time in the pocket. New set of downs. Another injury. That's not good. It's already like 2 injuries in about 10 minutes.
This is the dimension of imagination.
There's a new breed of explorers taking me to discover hidden worlds beyond our senses. There's a different planet down there.
Welcome to Earth. All episodes streaming soon. Only on Disney Plus.
Sheldon, what do you think of our new Pistachios football campaign?
Hate it.
G'day, George. I'm only going to catch the first quarter because I got work. I think Ravens will win, but could go anyway. Yeah, cheers, man. I'm just doing this to chill out. I know it was a big stream today. Actually, it's going to be a very quiet one because the Steelers had the Bengals 1 p.m. today. You must be working in the afternoon then, right? You're working at are you a security guard or something? Are you doing the nighttime shift? If you're doing, must be your 8 p.m. I think it is, George. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think if the Ravens win, like we said, it's kind of good for us because we have a chance to go beat the Ravens twice. If we can beat the Ravens twice, then we're back in the hunt. And we're only going to worry about the Bengals winning out. They've got a few tough games. And the Browns winning out as well. There you go. I picked it. Security monitoring from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Yeah, it's cool. I picked it. You mean you kind of look after warehouses or houses, stuff like that. It's not too bad of hours. It's kind of in the middle of dinner, but isn't it? 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. When I used to work in the bar, I used to do from about 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. till 1 or till 2. That was crazy because when you get home at 2 a.m., you're just full of energy. You're just so crazy to go. I couldn't sleep. Every time I get home at 2 a.m., I'd have to eat something for an hour, watch TV, calm down, go to bed by 3 a.m. I couldn't wind down quick enough. So, yeah, I agree. I think as much to see the Ravens get up there, it'd be good to see them knock the Browns out. Ooh, big tackle. In any case, it's just good football. It's good football to watch AFC North football. As much as I hate the Ravens, Browns, and Bengals, they're playing good. Let's look at the standings, right? And count how many wins they got in together. If I can do my math, 25 wins in this one division, the AFC North. That's quite a lot. 25. Ooh. Ravens 7, Cincinnati Bengals 7, Browns 6, us 5. You look at some other divisions. Texans got 2, Jaguars 2, terrible. Detroit Lions 0, Bears 4, terrible. Seattle Seahawks 3, Falcons, Saints, and Panthers 5 each. So we're not doing too bad. Jets 3. Third and 10 from a 35-yard out. The Ravens look to blitz. They send 5. Oh, a little bit of pressure. Gets away. Flag. Pass interference on Humphrey. Man, the Ravens got some good corners though as well. A bit better than our corners. Yeah, that's not a flag. 44. Nah, let them play. That's not a flag. I disagree. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Baker under the center. Hands off to Chubb. Flag comes in. Oh, Chubb's such a great runner. We have a really hard division when you think about it. Chubb is just a fantastic player. Might be holding, might be not sure. Illegal motion. Illegal formation.
There's Peoples Jones, the wide receiver.
It really is interesting to see.
There's also a chance too. There is a chance this year if all 4 teams from the AFC North can go to the playoffs. They can all get in there. If the Steelers keep winning, and the Bengals keep winning as well, they can all make it. The only other team that's really in front is the Buffalo Bills on 7, and there are 3 teams that are on 6: Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos. If they all fall away, Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos, one division can get every single spot. But yet again, it comes down to our Pittsburgh Steelers in actually winning some games. We're on a 2-game losing streak. We're 3-2-1 at home. We're 2-3 away, 1-2 in the division, 3-4 in the conference, and we have a -43 in point differential. Hey, g'day, John. What's going on, mate? How you feeling, Jono? You feeling good? Hey, how you feeling? Bit tough, you know? Bit tough, but what do we do? Oh, it's a little bit tough. This will be a great game too. You know, those coaches, the Ravens now are putting on tape what they're going to show next week, you know. So tomorrow morning or the next day, when the Steelers get into the locker room and they go through the tape, you watch this game, you watch it, you know, today's game. I'm not saying go home and watch it now. Baker on the move, throws out to the right-hand side. I'm not saying, you know, watch it now. I'm just saying this will be a good tape for the teams to start watching some football that's going to be played next week. You know, Lamar Jackson will be there. This tenacious defense of the Ravens will be there. And this might be their color rush too, because their uniforms are really black and purple. I don't think I've ever seen them that dark before. Yeah, they're like a real cold kind of look, you know. Ooh, kicks it away. John says rough afternoon, but that's what alcohol's for. 100%, mate. Takes the edge off, because I got my Pro Football Hall of Fame, my future employer, when I go and work for them, hopefully next year. You never know. Never know what's gonna shake in this life. Yeah, this is a pretty terrible day, wasn't it? It was a really awful day. But what do you do? The best we can do is see what happens in this game to see where our standings lie. If the Browns win, the division's closer together. If the Ravens win, the Browns are coming 4th still. We're coming 3rd. Got to beat the Ravens, and you got to just pretty much the Steelers in win now mode. They've got to keep going, and they have to win at least 5 games out of 6 to have a chance for the playoffs and have a chance for the division. It would be nice to win all 6 or to win the next 5 and see what happens with the Ravens at the end. But with all that said, our team's got to show up, and they didn't show up. Yep. Our team just didn't want to show up. That could be coaching. That could be players. That could be, you know, motivation. But something tells me, you know, if you are a player, you got to give it your all. You know, if you're on the depth chart and you're Derek Sutska, you got to give it your all. I don't care if you're Mondo, Archie Bong. I don't care who you are. Maybe a different skill level as well. Don't know. Just didn't happen today, did it? So far, we got a tie game. Like, I was expecting a shootout. It's tied. It's 0-0. Oh, man. We'll do that. Yeah, I hear you, mate. If you're a Christian Kunans, you go all out. I agree. Christian Kunz is probably the only bloke that's actually helping us, that is doing anything. Knock on wood. But Christian Kunz is the only guy snapping that ball 50 yards, and yeah, nothing went wrong today with him. He might have been the MVP. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there because I'm just gonna have my my big head on the television. First and 10, 25. Freeman. Ooh, goes nowhere. Gets stonewalled. We're going to go to the quarter. We're going to go to the quarter 0-0. Because it's also interesting, right? The Ravens and the Browns last week, they both scored 13 points. So maybe next week, because we can't score points either. The Steelers can't score points. Maybe next week, it's a low-scoring game because right now, no team can score points. 25 yards out, Lamar has time in the pocket, checks off to his running back. But, these teams aren't the best teams as well. Maybe the best team in the division could be the AFC North Bengals because Burrow is probably the best quarterback in the AFC North. Baker, Lamar, it's what you're seeing now is a good running team with the Browns and a shaky Lamar who gets himself out of a pickle and runs the ball. John Roberts, my other phone is charging, so I can use your commentary. Yeah, mate, I'm more fresher right now. It's hard doing the morning ones as Lamar goes. He's got time over the middle. Oh, my. Oh, Hollywood Brown had it, but he went back into the first down. Yeah, let's be honest. Baker and Lamar aren't the best quarterbacks. And neither is Big Ben today. So these two teams going at it, maybe they can't score points. If they only scored 13 last time, this could be a 17-14 game. We'll keep an eye on the completions and stuff like that. So Hollywood Brown had the first down, but he ran back into the Ravens territory, and he is now back at the fourth down and 2. They fake it. Oh my God, in the middle. Well, that surprised me. Oh shit. There you go. Number 41, Levine Senior, whoever that bloke is, got a fake handoff for the punt return and got a first down. Yeah. So pretty much, Jono. Oh, there was no. Okay, it was meant to be a first down, but they snapped the ball before the ball was ready for play. Another reason the refs get too involved. Now it's 4th and 2. There's no way they're going to snap this ball for a fake.
So here comes Levine, right? And so everything what you're going to see right here is going to be fine, right? It's just going to be power football.
Ooh. Yeah, so they didn't waive it for a play. So pretty much, John, if the Browns lose today, the Steelers are third, and the Browns get kicked off more in the playoffs, and they're going to go for this 4th and 2. What is going on? 4th and 2. How many Browns fans are? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's too many men on the field for the Browns. Too many men. There's 12 out there. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. The Browns had 12 men, and they called a timeout. Right, where was I? Yeah, so if the Browns lose, they will fall to 6-6, and we will have a better win percentage, I'm pretty sure, at 5-5-1, being third. And it's harder for the Browns to then – they'll be 1 and 2 in the division, same as us. And the best thing is if the Browns lose, we can verse the Ravens and hopefully beat them twice. But pretty much it only matters if the Steelers show up the next few weeks. If the Steelers don't show up, there's no point saying anything.
The opportunity to match those subs, it's the same situation here on fourth down.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's to completely.
So we got a 4th and 2 for the Ravens. They try to go for a punt, signaled it, and then it's a. Oh, he's mad. Here we go. Oh, Lamar on the edge. What is going on? That's the dumbest thing I've seen in football history, those last 3 plays. Okay, the Ravens had... Wow. The Browns had 12 men on the field, and they're after a timeout. Idiots. That's dumb. Browns, you stuffed up. Pitch off to Freeman. Goes, 1 yard. See, these teams, the Browns and the Ravens, are just as bad as each other. No idea how they're 6-5 and 7-3. They're just as bad. So, yeah, the Ravens were going to sneak for a punt. They didn't call it in time. The next minute, the Browns had too many men on the field. They called a timeout. Next play, the same play, 4th and 2. They go for it, and the Browns again have too many men on the field. 2nd and 9. Let's get back to some normality here. Lamar's in shotgun. Fakes to Freeman. 4-man rush. Moves his feet out to side to the pocket. Oh, there we go. Oh, if they flag that, man. Unsportsmanlike conduct as a flag for out of bounds. Jesus. So Browns got roughed up outside of bounds. Flag. Their drive continues. 1st and 10. Yeah, I'm telling you, these two teams are terrible. They're not good football teams. So Baker's 6 for 11, 65 yards. Lamar Jackson 3 for 4, 17 yards.
Jackson and what he's been able to do in this incredible career. Remember, he's only 24 years old. He's got 36 wins, most by a quarterback before they turn 25. The rush yards, most by a quarterback over a 4-year span, well over 3,500. And the 100-yard rush games, he's 1 away from the all-time record. He's tied for it right now with Michael Vick.
2nd and 9. Lamar Jackson, 40 yards out from the Browns end zone. Got to double check to make sure they haven't got 12 men on the field. They rush 4. Lamar goes deep. He's got but he goes out of bounds to Hollywood Brown. That's not a good pass at all. We are seeing now. This gives me a little bit of hope being a Steeler fan. You guys too, if you are, we've got some Steeler fans in the house. The Ravens can't score. That pass was out of bounds, mate. It was 5 yards to the right-hand side. There was no way he was getting that. Interesting. By the way, top right-hand corner is me and Herm Edwards. That's in San Fran. 3rd and 9, 40 yards out. Trips to the left. Again, a high pass, but he catches it. 12. There you go. Bateman. Get on the field goal. God, it's going to be interesting next week if we can come back and versus a shaky Ravens team. Their defense is good, but a shaky Ravens team will be very interesting. Very interesting. Justin Tucker, 20 for 22, 91%. He's the longest field goal in history, 52 yards out in Raven Stadium. He should kick this right through the middle. He does. Yeah, dead center, right through the middle. Too easy. Too easy for Tucker. This could be, honestly, it's looking to be a 9-7 game right now. It's not raining. The offenses are just bad. There's two bad offenses. Baker's going to come out here. But I think the Browns have also struggled as well. The Browns have struggled with their kicking as well.
Amazing. The pure kickers that are in the Hall of Fame, Morton Anderson, Jan Stenerud, and George Blanda and Luke Rosen did kick significantly, but they are also in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and enshrined for the other things they've done. Look at this resume. 10 seasons, what he's been able to do, including those long kicks, pressure kicks. And has all the feel of a Hall of Famer as a place kicker.
He made all 16 of his career attempts in the final minute of the fourth. He made 54 straight field goals in the fourth quarter or overtime. What else would you like him to do?
Sing opera, which you
can do in 7 languages. Okay, I can do that.
I give that to you. But he can get to the opening quarter and drop.
24 seconds to go. Oh. 24 seconds to go. Let's see what Baker can do.
Foundation's Puppy and Training, NBC Baltimore station WBAL is praising Tucker for the next year as he continues his journey to become a guide dog for a blind or visually impaired person. Well, after a puppy dating campaign,
Next B, to help the Sorrows. The Browns got a penalty on the kickoff return. Wow. See, we're not that bad, Steeler Nation. We're not that bad. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard. That's it, mate. That's it. A few beverages to hold back the pain. Gotta hold it back. 1st and 10. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. Oh, good run, Kareem Hunt. Yeah. And it's interesting too, because so far the only team to beat us in the division is the Bengals. They swept us, so we're 1-2. So if we can sweep the Ravens, this game coming up, and the last game, and also sweep the Browns, yeah, we're back in business. Yeah. Yeah. Be the cause and solution to all of life's problems. Homer J. Simpson. That's so true, isn't it? That's very true. You know, nothing but a good beer to help, relax or take the edge off. On the other hand, if you're already in a bad state, oh boy, beer might not be your best friend. But then beer can get you in situations where the next day you're like, what am I doing with my life? Everything in moderation. Beer's fine. I like what is it? when Homer's teaching his son Bart, and he's like, Bart, a beer is not like a fridge. No, sorry, a woman is a lot like a fridge. 6 feet tall, made out of metal. Actually, no. A woman is a lot like a beer, you know. And he ends up like, once you get one beer, you can't but help have another woman. It keeps going on and on and on. Man. You know what I've noticed? I don't know if you guys noticed this too. There seems to be more ads in Sunday Night Football than any other like football. Today's stream, very minimal ads. I don't know if that's right. Very minimal ads. There was some, but they were very quick. However, in Sunday Night Football or prime time, there's a fucking ad every fucking play. All right, 2nd and 3 for Baker. Look, if these both the offenses struggle, I'll be very happy. Kareem Hunt, 2 yards. Let's go through some of their schedules. Let's do the Browns first. We'll go through their schedule. Okay, so the Browns schedule 6-5. Remember, they're only one game in front of us. Okay, 6-5. They're versing Baltimore now. They're losing 0-3. They have a bye. 3rd and inches. First down. Yeah, they have a bye, and then they verse Baltimore again at home. Then they verse Las Vegas. Las Vegas, man, I don't know who Vegas is. They're 50-50. They're either good or they're bad. Then Baltimore goes to Green Bay, and then goes to Pittsburgh, and then goes to Cincinnati. Not the easiest schedule, to be very honest. Not the easiest schedule. All right. Now, Baltimore Ravens are 7-3. They verse Cleveland, then they verse Pittsburgh at home, Cleveland at home, Green Bay, Cincinnati, Los Angeles, and Pittsburgh. Maybe the hardest schedule besides us. Like, that's a pretty hard schedule for the Ravens. Hand off to Hunt. Nowhere to go. So they're versing the Browns, versus Steelers, Browns, Green Bay, Cincinnati, the Rams. Yeah, they played okay today, and then Pittsburgh. Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati has the easiest schedule out of everyone. Well, they're versing LA. They're versing LA at home. They're versing San Fran at home. Then they're versing at Denver. Denver's playing some good football at the moment. They're 50-50 as well. Some weeks they're terrible. Some weeks they're on it. Then they go to KC. Then they go to Cleveland. So this division and these playoffs are still up in the air. 2nd and 11. Oh, Baker! Get him! That's funny.
They love Tyus Bowser on this team. They really do. If you need somebody to rush the quarterback, you got him. If you need somebody to be a spy, you got him. He drops more than any other edge player in all of football, so he's willing to do all the dirty work. That's why Wade Martindale says that guy belongs in the Pro Bowl. Most superstars around the league are willing to do all that dirty work.
Baker, 3rd and 11 on their own 35-yard line. Oh, they got him. Oh, they had the rush there. 49 on the edge. See you later, mate. Oh.
Coaches with coming up with game plans to use all of his talents. He told me, I'm always looking for ways to switch it up, confuse offenses, stay aggressive. I may be rushing, but I'm able to drop, and that gets someone else open for a sack on the quarterback. And he said, moving it around keeps offenses guessing, and it helps me play my game.
So Baker's 6 for 13, 65 yards, and Lamar Jackson 4 for 6, 22 yards. They're not big threats, let's be honest. Huge punt. Ooh, he's got the edge. Ooh. Yeah, they're not the the craziest teams to verse. You got any more one-liners, John, to help us out this week? B, the cause and solution to all life's problems. Homer J. Simpson. What a legend. Imagine if we got a tie. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah, you got a few one-liners. Fair enough. Where would you put our season? Where would you put our season right now? 5-5-1. If you're a coach, what's a good advice? What's the? Oh, g'day, Lisa. You're back. What's the good advice for 5-5-1, and the division's still up in the air, and the playoffs we can still be there. We're not a playoff team. We're not really a football team at the moment. But being a fan for a long time, what do you say? Could you go into the locker room and address the crowd and say, hey, listen, just go out there and do your job and do the best you can? Or do you need more than that? Do you need more than that? Lisa with the g'day, how's it going? That's excellent. I'm teaching you guys Australian slang. Love it. G'day, how's it going? Yeah, we did tie. I don't know if that helps us out. I think we want to see one team lose, but it would be funny. Right now, if you guys are watching the game as well, it's the offense is both. It's not the fact that they're incomplete passes. The fact that their passes are terrible. They're so far away from their receiver. It's not even funny. Yeah, they just showed an idea about Myles Garrett graveyard. That's so stupid. They're really trying to hype him. They're really trying to hype him up, aren't they? And he's the bloke that hit a guy with a helmet. Don't get it. They try to hit Mason with a helmet. First and 10 from a 35-yard line. No team can move the football. He fakes to Freeman on the outside. Lamar can't go anywhere. This is good to see. Is the defense playing really well, or is the offense so bad? If the Ravens burn us next week and they haven't even got 16 yards on the ground, Browns have got 14. Yeah, I'll be pissed. 2nd and 10, 12 minutes to go. Lamar Jackson surveys the field. Oh, quick pass, 5 yards. So Hollywood Brown. Here we go. John says, we still have 6 games left. 1 snap at a time. I figure we will lose 2, but I didn't think it would be against the Bucs. Yeah, I agree. Excuse me. Sneezed everywhere. Yeah, it just feels like we're not. It just feels like we're not in the dance right now. It feels like we're not. You know what I'm saying? We're going to unleash the Kraken. Yes, we are against the Ratbirds. Well, 3rd and 4. Jackson with a handoff. No, he fakes. Oh, and he doesn't get there. He's 1 yard shy. I think teams have figured out Lamar Jackson. I'm going to be real. I really do. I think they've figured him out. As my Game Pass is going to turn off again. Sorry, my Game Pass is freezing. Yeah, I hope so. I do hope so. I hope the Ravens get a taste of their own medicine. Oh, they got a first down.
It's amazing to me that everybody in the building knows that they're going to run quarterback power to the left. Every time
quarterback power. But yeah, it's one game at a time. It's one snap at a time. easy pass out to the Andrews. Yeah, Mark Andrews. 6 games to go. We have a big game against the Vikings, Tennessee Titans as well, and KC. So they're 3 big games as well. We're going to Minnesota. I think we have Tennessee at home. I hope we do. First down. Here we go. Ravens are moving the football. So we've got Minnesota away. That's going to be a hard game. Tennessee at home. Not saying that's going to be easy, but they do have some players out. No Derrick Henry. I think AJ Brown's out too. Some of their stars. But Tennessee is a good football side. KC away. Cleveland Browns at home. And Baltimore away. It's going to be interesting. Let's put it that way. Is that Bill? Might have been Bill. Yeah, that might have been Bill there. No, it was Murray, Latavius Murray.
Yeah, and John Harbaugh is very proud of the possibility that the success that they've had with Lamar Jackson is going to open up opportunities for other young men to come along. People that don't look like
2nd and 10, I think they're 40 yards out, 45, 42 yards out. Lamar Jackson's going to hand off. No, he fakes it. Then he's going to run for himself. Oh, he's got 10 yards. Easy 10 yards. And that's why he's a threat. That's why Lamar Jackson is a threat. Not the best passer, but he's a threat. John Roberts says, always refer to Al Pacino's speech on Any Given Sunday. I'll have to rewatch that. But I do know this. The slang called Any Given Sunday. I know that. 1st and 10. 30 yards out. Lamar Jackson singles to the sideline. He's going to fake. He's got time. He fakes again over the middle. Oh, that could have been picked. That was so far off.
It is a ridiculous number of touchdown passes that they have thrown on seam routes on this football team. I mean, they just hit
That was a good. That was a good 5 yards off.
But this is their play. They get down around the 30-yard line.
That was so far off. Lamar Jackson is not the best accurate passer. 2nd and 10, he fakes. He's going to run himself, but he can run. He can run. He's a mobile quarterback. Lisa says no game action. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Would love some more context. I'm watching the game. I just can't show it, if that makes sense. I'm just laughing at these two offenses because there's nothing. If the Steelers are playing defense, I think they have a chance against these two teams. Really, I really do. Lamar Jackson again. I can't see the play because it's stupid people. 3rd and 1 gets the first down. Yeah, let me know what you mean. If you can, that'd be great.
We talk about all the fancy stuff with this Ravens offensive running game, but so many times it's just the big power plays. Oh, there's Harrison down.
Another player is down. The safety.
You can see double team, and you'll get the same double teams on the other side. And typically they like Latavius Murray in these power situations, but Devontae Freeman has proven himself worthy of those plays as well. He's a tough guy.
Is he the corner?
Inside too.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, and that's good. So we talked about before at the start of the stream. To my knowledge, last week the Browns scored 13 points and the Ravens scored 13 points. Ravens versus Bears and Browns versus Lions. And it's good to see, because if the offense can struggle, then when the Steelers start to verse the Ravens and Browns again, there's still more games to go. Excuse me, they're going to give them a chance, you know. And like I was saying before, Burrow is probably the best quarterback. The best young quarterback in the AFC North right now is probably Burrow. Big Ben he's good, but he's kind of old. He looks a bit frazzled out there. He can easily turn it on next week, and he can start to have a game. However, the best quarterback, I would say, the best quarterback in the AFC North is Burrow. He has all the weapons. He has Higgins. He has Chase. He has Boyd. Boyd's a star. Boyd reminds me of like Tyler Boyd. Reminds me of like Hines Ward. He's that kind of player, that kind of leadership. Whereas Lamar Jackson, he can't. He couldn't hit a fly on the wall with a football. He just can't do it. He's not a very accurate passer. Baker Mayfield's a gunslinger. So they're when they get a bit of pressure, they can't handle it. So if these two teams can struggle, which they are, because these two teams will be in the next 6 games, in the 6-game window, we have the Ravens, and then the last 2 games, if we have a chance in the playoffs for the wild card or the division, we're going to be versing the Browns and the Ravens. It might be a time where the Ravens have already won the division, and then we're fighting for a spot in the wild card. That could happen. So that could also happen as well. And we need to win next week versus the Ravens, and we need to win the last 2 games with the Browns and the Ravens as well. So, and you're at the point now where what you see is what you're going to get. So with our Steelers, we need to improve, but what you see is what you're going to get. You've got DJ, Claypool, Ebron's out. Now you've got to use the tight ends more. Whereas same with Lamar Jackson and Baker, what you see is what you get. So what we're seeing today is a very stale offense. They can't score points. However, we can't stop points. We have let in 82 points in the last 2 games. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Did you have a bit of a sleep, eh? Give me 1 second, guys. Elijah wrote in our chat. He woke up to a terrible game, to a terrible score, 41-10. He wanted to be almost like a nightmare. Maybe we needed, you know what? I think Shane Warne was our doing. I think putting Shane Warne in there was not the best choice. I don't think he was the best choice for a leader of certain sense. I think Shane Warne's a bit of a mischievous character. He was sending, all kinds of messages to young ladies who are, very, very young. He's not the best role model, I think. I think he might have been the guy that upset the apple cart. Yeah, some would say that, but it's not proven though. It's not proven, Elijah. And I care. I don't care anyway. It doesn't bother me or you. We're gonna choose someone else. We got Harold. We got let's forget his name. Alfie. Alf from Home and Away. Ooh, first down. I can see now. 1st and goal. They're gonna fake it out, and Lamar's gonna run for a touchdown. 13 plays, 62 yards, 7 minutes off the clock. Yeah, but I think using Shane Warne was not the best idea. But what do? You live and you learn. The Bengals sweep us, I think, from the first time since 2009. They swept us from the first time since 2009. 1st and goal. He sends Freeman out to the left-hand side of him. In motion, hands off to Freeman. Ooh, touchdown. Maybe a touchdown. Was it 1980? Was it? I thought it was 2009. Wow. Let me look that up.
Baker Mayfield, this one's not going the way that he had hoped.
1980, was it really?
This one, there's Joe Wood, who's trying to come up with some answers, but join the club, Joe.
I've got on sportingnews.com first season sweep by the Bengals since 2009. But I don't know. Second and goal. He has to hand it off to, who's that? Latavius Murray up there. Oh, no, they get stonewalled, mate. Yeah, so I've got sportingnews.com. Steelers struggle in the first sweep by the Bengals since 2009. Still, though, if that's true, that's a long time. Right. So the announcer said 1980. So it's the announcer versus I can't show it, but Lamar, he's got tie. Oh my, they got tipped. Yeah. So sporting news. Oh, that might have been it then. John Roberts, I think you're right. I think the first time they beat us 3 times in a row in 31 years. So maybe that's since 1980 from 3 times in a row. And sweeping the division was 09. There you go. That's, mate, crazy. So 1980 was the first time they've actually won 3 games in a row. Wow. 4th and goal, they're going for it. Kick a field goal. False start. $31 years. Oh, that makes me feel better. 31 years they won. You just imagine that. 31 years. It took them 31 years to win 3 games in a row. And that can't be too hard to do because 31 years to win 3 games in a row. So you could win one in 1989, which is my birthday, right? And then win one in 1990, 1991, and that's your three games. So they never did it. So there was never a time in 31 years the Bengals went 1, 2, 3, you're out. They always got to the 2 count like in WWE, like 1, 2, and then when Stone Cold Steve Austin's laying on the ground, he goes, kick out. Man, that's funny. That's so funny. There is a God. I reckon there is. I reckon he's coming back. Put him. I reckon you got to put him in his spiritual palace, Elijah. You got to put him in there, mate, because we need him. We need him on our side. You know, that's funny. That's like 31 years for a franchise to verse you 2 times a year. You have a chance to go 1, 2, and then get the 3rd, and you never get the 3rd. All right, we got to look it up. I've seen it before, but it's so actually the Steelers versus Bengals history is kind of funny. There's some good stories to it. Okay, so Steelers versus Bengals at 67-38, right? Okay, so before these 3 games, our last loss was 2015. So we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We won 11 in a row. And then we won 11 games in a row. Then the Steelers lost to them last year, twice this year. We get swept, okay? Now, more history as well. So we lost him in 2015 and we lost in 2013. And here was a chance. We lost in 2012 and then we lose 2013 and then we go on to win 3 in a row. So if you go onto Football Database and type in Steelers versus Bengals, you get a big history. you'll see a lot of W's. A lot of W's. I can see the 2009 series, 2 L's. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. We've done 3 in a row. It went 5, 3, 11 in a row. We've done another 5 in a row back to 2006. Yeah. We're winners, man. We're winners. Exactly. We're getting in the playoffs. They haven't won a playoff game in 31 years. 11,278 days. We've always got to kick out and hit him with a stone cold stunner. Exactly, mate. If you're stone cold and they're going 1, 2, you got to kick out and roll over the kick in the guts and stunner. And that's what you do. And then you crack the cans and you start drinking the beer. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Let them have their day. Let them have their day. It's funny. They haven't won in 3 times and since 1980. It's a long time. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, they helped us. They helped us to the chair. They did everything. They gave us a back massage as well. Baker. Oh, whoa, what a catch. Oh, now he's hurt. Yeah. It's like, The Undertaker, when he used to come out, it took The Undertaker 15 minutes to get to the ring. The bells would go off. Boom. Dun. And he'd just be like, oh, where is he? Is he coming out? What's going on? And just keep going. Like, that's how long it took the Bengals to get there. Man, Taker was awesome. I saw Taker in Australia when I was little, 12, 13. He was amazing. He's the guy. He was one of the best professional wrestlers I've ever seen. Besides him and Ric Flair. Yeah, but that's funny. It's so true. I don't know, Elijah, if you ever saw that. SmackDown vs. Raw. If you ever saw that in I think you're from Queensland. I always forget. I think you're in Queensland. But if you ever saw the SmackDown vs. Raw tour, I saw Taker. It took him a long time. It took him a long time to get down to the ring. 1st and 10. Oh, wildcard. Oh, he's going to run this. No, fumble. Oh, my God. Woo! Yeah, man. Ric Flair was one of my favorites, eh? Ric Flair was one of my favorites. If you ever get a chance, there's a fumble recovery from Jarvis Landry. I think he was playing too much cat and mouse and he got sacked because he was the quarterback. They did a weird 3-man. No one's going to Baker. I never get that. If you're going to run Wildcat, don't put the quarterback out there unless you're Lamar Jackson. You don't need to be out there. They're not going to pass to Baker. Any Wildcat formation, there's no way Baker is in any trouble. But where was I? That's right, Ric Flair. So I bought Ric Flair's book years back. It's quite an interesting read, if you put it that way. Quite an interesting read. He had quite the life. Some of these wrestling stars were just there. They drank, did drugs, did everything under the sun. Good sidearm sling. They wrestled, partied, and that's what they did. That's all they did was rest. They wrestled. They partied during the day, did all the cocaine, all the drugs, all the women, did all that stuff, and then they went out and wrestled. And then after, did it again. They did everything. And that's why a lot of them have troubles too. Over the middle. Oh, tipped. Pick it off. Yes, go, son. Go. Run. Denzel Ward. You know what? I've got a rant coming up as well. Okay. There's a pick right there. It was tipped off in the air. Denzel Ward picked it off. Excuse me. Denzel Ward picked it off, right? As he went to the ground, he wasn't touched. Do you know what he did? He celebrated before. Right? Denzel Ward picks it off. He's got a chance to get up and run. Okay, great interception. Yeah. Yep, great interception. Pick, a tip, then gets a pick. Now, as Denzel Ward gets up, he points for a first down or saying, I've got the ball. But you weren't touched. You've got to run. Go and run. Run as hard as you can to the end zone. You know, I've got a theory out there that one day these players aren't going to be touched and they're going to run to the opposite end zone and get a safety. It's going to happen. 1st and 10 from the 45 out. Baker, easy throw to number 80. Jarvis Landry, mate. Easier catching than it is throwing. Yeah. Rather than celebrate and say you got the ball, play to the whistle, get up and run as hard as you can. Because one day, these players are gonna not be touched at all. They're not going to be down, and they're going to run to the end zone for a safety. It's going to happen in the next 2 years. I guarantee it will happen in the next 2 years. They're going to get a pick, get a fumble, pick it up, and as they celebrate and go to the end zone cam, where they run to the opposition cam, they're going to get a safety, and it's going to be hilarious. Elijah, The Rock versus Stone Cold. Yeah, man, that was great days. Who didn't want to be The Rock when you're younger? Who didn't do the people's elbow to your friends? Who didn't do I can't even think of the what's the other one he did? I can't think of it. What's the SmackDown one? Like he picks him up and goes like that. Yeah, 100%. I'm telling you. Look, I've got many theories on life, but this theory on football, these players are going to celebrate from a pick. They're not going to be touched. Oh, I'm an idiot. Rock bottom. I'm an idiot. They're not going to be touched, right? And they're going to run to the opposite direction, and they're going to get a safety. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen because they celebrate before the play's over, and I can't wait to see it. That would have been the opportunity where if he wasn't touched and he celebrated and he ran all the way back and he ran to the end zone, would have laughed my ass off because it would have been like 2 points to Ravens. So for this to happen, you've got to have the safety, the end zone cam where they go with all the defense celebrates. You've got to have that behind you as a defense. And when the offense goes for that, you pick it off, right? Say you're on the 20-yard line, you pick it off and you pick it off and you're so happy. And you fall over and you get back up and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go celebrate. You turn around and you go to the end zone cam and safety. I'm telling you. I wish there was a market for it in the bets so I could put money on it. I think it's going to happen this year or next year because the players celebrate everything and it will be so funny. It'd be the funniest thing ever to see. Yeah, rock bottom. My bad. I got it wrong. I couldn't think of it. Yeah. And we had good games too. We had SmackDown versus Raw. Those kind of games were fun. But yeah, everyone did the rock bottom. We did, if you didn't Stone Cold stunning your mate, that'd be good. We're talking about Bell too. Mate, talking about Bell. Bell's a free agent. Yeah, it didn't work out in Ravenland. They got back Latavius Murray as well, so he's back in the rotation with Freeman there too. They don't overly need Bell. I don't know where Bell's going to go. He might sit out there the rest of the season. He might come back next year to a team. He's probably the best being a second or third running back. It could be character issues. I don't know. Who knows? I'd be happy, dude. I would bring him back. Give Big Ben a reason to play with these guys and to set things up. Would you bring him back? I would bring him back. We need number two. If Bell comes back for the right price, he's on waivers. I'd cut Ballage maybe and keep Snell there and have Bell as a third or second, or even second because Snell does special teams. Use him as a backup, exactly. I'd be happy to have him back. It'd be a great time as well. 6 games to go, heading into the playoffs. He'd be a spark. He'd help Najee, number one. He'd give him confidence and he knows the offense. He knows how Big Ben plays. He understands the running schemes. He understands the O-line. I wouldn't be shocked, and I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. This offense needs a spark, and it needs something. Yes, there'd be a lot of commotion. It'd be a lot of like, why is Bell coming back? But yeah, it wouldn't shock me. Oh, Mayfield for the end zone. Oh, we got for sure bring back Bell, and Bell's a good backup, and take it easy. I'm not too sure which point I said. I don't know what point that's for. The disconnect is real. I could have said anything, but I agree. I think Bell comes back, the second running back, It would help us out. He'd help us down third down. He'd help us down at least a change of pace, and he understands the run game, the run schemes. If that happens, probably not. Who knows? 3rd and 7. These Browns are looking for the end zone. Yeah, that's true. Harrison came back a few times. He did. Ooh, incomplete. Harrison came back a few times. Exactly right. It all depends on who you've got to cut someone. You got to cut Bellage, or maybe cut McDonald, like you said. Like he'll be another run receiver. I don't know who you cut. How do you make room for him? Does he want to play in the NFL anymore? Why did the Ravens cut him? Also, we've got a field goal here. Ooh, we're gonna see. It hit the up. It hit the upright and in. Cut Rudolph. Yeah, well, you could be the second running back. Yeah, it really depends. Who you gonna cut? What's the reason that Bell was cut with the Ravens? Is there room for Bell? But if he came back, I'd be open arms, because we have Najee for the future, and bring Bell back for a year. Bring Bell or someone like him. We need someone in the run game to do something. So the score now is the Browns are 3 and the Ravens 6. There is no touchdowns. Yeah, he's thinking about busting more rhymes, maybe. It's funny because today's game, I put on a $5 parlay or a $5 multi. I chose 6 TDs or 6 people to score TDs, and they haven't scored one. So this is going to be, I'm telling you, there might not be a touchdown the whole game. It could be a 9-6 game, a 12-9 game. That's what we're seeing. The offense can't finish. But we don't own the organization. I think we just hope, even today's game, we should have ran the ball more than 20 times. Najee ran like 15 times or whatever.
One word, got it. Reeling in fish. Eating fish. Fish and Z.
Oh, right.
Now we're up to 1.75% cash back on all purchases. Navy Federal Credit are the mission.
Let me see if Ravens have been a low scoring this year. I'm gonna hang on a minute, guys. Let me see if I can do this. I want to share something, right? Stop that. I'm going to share a stream that I've been following. These guys are cool. That come up? Can you guys see them? Let me see if I can get a shout out. How good's technology, eh?
Not play well. Yeah, he was. What I caught of this.
I'm not sure if I can
get
it.
Popping off in the chat.
Let's go.
Quick tonight on the Action Lab. So Let's go. Yeah, no, Vaughn, he was all over the place, I feel like. Rhythm in that defense. But Goldie, how we doing? What up, fam? No yelling tonight, Scotty.
The only good news is, and I can't guarantee anything, is my voice is still struggling. So I may not be able to yell just based off of the struggle of my voice, but it's probably going to come. It's going to come out eventually.
Scotty A.
Right, Dr.
Smith.
J?
My man. There we go. My man. Steelers Nation.
So you guys can
How
hear
we
it. I
doing?
can't
Hey, mates,
hear
I'm
it.
streaming, y'all.
That's crazy.
I'm going to share this. All right, cool.
Appreciate it, Steelers. I know it was, I'm glad you're streaming, getting out there, even though I'm sure it was a watch today for you. But
Yeah, I'm just mucking around, guys.
what do you do? You know, sometimes our teams just suck on any given day. On any given day, they just don't show up.
By the way, guys, we still have our Black Friday. You'll see that in the chat popping off. You'll have a little last chance to get 40% off your using the code ACTION BFRI in our Action Lab store. So make sure you go check that out if you want
Lamar's
some
picked
gear,
off.
you want some stuff. So there we go.
Lamar just doesn't. Lamar is convinced they're wearing whites tonight. He just threw another pick over the middle with 56 seconds in the half, and they're deep in their own territory. He throws a pick. All of a sudden, Cleveland set up deep in about the
Cleveland's about to add
to the 25-30 yard line of Baltimore. First and 10, like this one, I don't even know what he was doing outside of throwing to the Cleveland player. And guess where he threw it? Right up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Lamar gets picked again because he's terrible.
Shocker. We're not gonna.
We have a game.
Check off that Lamar completes an outside the pass number.
I don't think so. Diacola, hey there, everyone. Welcome in. Vaughn isn't himself without his chickens, says Cuban. How we doing, Cuban?
Are you allowed to have chickens?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not the best environment.
You don't have land.
I can't choose which jersey to wear tomorrow. Well, what are your options? I should ask. Like, what choices do you have here on your jerseys?
Goldie, is it your voice or is it your football team of choice?
Bringing
the fire.
Just out of curiosity, can you guys
Goldie
hear?
who does Goldie cheer for?
What I'm streaming right now?
Oh, okay.
Lab?
So
can you hear those
I
guys?
remember them beating the Chiefs this year. Relax, Goldie. All right. Yeah, I know Aaron Rodgers didn't play. Don't care.
Because they're quite
beat you.
Quite
riding
cool.
a 4-game
them on
streak,
Twitch.
undefeated in November. We're riding high in sole possession of first place in the AFC West. And after Baltimore loses tonight, guess what? Every team in the AFC will have 4 losses. No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, no.
Don't say that. What are you doing, Baker Mayfield?
Oh, no. What is happening?
Right.
That was the sing. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
What is he thinking here?
Baltimore's going to bash?
I
want to say hello to them for them to say hello to you.
It's going to happen in about 2 seconds. So we should jump on that.
So let's get the replay here. Baker drops back. Owe ends up getting through, but then he just ends up losing the ball by himself practically.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just a scramble with like 4 Ravens all around it.
I will say he did get his face mask pulled there.
How crazy is technology?
They're not going to call that.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm fine with them not calling that.
What is happening here? Here we go. Dr. J, actually, my
coworker
who's a USC alum actually put money Lincoln Riley would become the coach, which that was a big news today, guys. That was some breaking news. You know, we had some Lincoln Riley.
Man, Baker
How
threw the
sly
ball
was he
away.
yesterday? In his press conference, they tried to ask him about the LSU job, which was the big rumor yesterday.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, no. Lamar just completed his first pass outside the numbers.
Oh, no.
He did it. But anyway, Lincoln was like, I'm going to stop you right there. I am not going to be the next head football coach at LSU. Next question. And then it was over. Because no one knew about USC. No one knew about USC. We could talk about that, but, I mean, it feels like that he's just dodging the SEC, right? Like, he's like, I can go to USC. By the way, Oklahoma has, like, 3 of the top 30 recruits in the country signed with him that live in Southern California. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to Oklahoma. They're just going to follow Lincoln Riley to Southern California. He's going to build a juggernaut. It's great for the Pac-12, actually. But it seems like he's just dodging the SEC. Like, is he not – He can't handle it. Can't handle the heat a little bit.
By any
Nah,
chance,
I don't know.
how loud
We'll
is that as
see.
well?
I mean,
Is it very
it's
loud?
crazy. By the way, if you're here, hit that follow
It
button.
won't- it won't be
If
there
you're,
all
if you're
the
just
time,
joining
don't
us for
worry.
the first time, we are here. My name is Chris. This is Scott. We are your hosts
Lisa,
for the Action
are
Lab.
these guys
We cover
very
every
loud?
Sunday and Wednesday. So make sure you guys are here. Giovanna chat. This is Flax Riley. Just learned that the phrase "show me the money." USC likely did, and look at where we're at. So there you have it. Have you guys done takes on Tampa Bay Indy game? Not yet. We haven't gotten into any of the other games of the day yet. We're going to dive into those at halftime here. 36 seconds left here in the second half, or in the first half, I should say. So we will cover all of those here shortly. But we just crossed off Lamar completes his first pass outside of the number, so that is off the board for our bingo. Again, if we get a full bingo, we'll be giving away a sub. We will be gifting a sub to somebody who is joining us here in the chat. So there we go. Oh, big pass downfield. Flag on the play. We'll see what this ends up being, but flag coming down here. 25 seconds left.
It better not be. Well, that's not down in the end zone. Okay. Steelers Nation Australia, good day, mates.
I think
Any chance you can give a shout out? Absolutely, guys. If you're here following, Steelers Nation has started his own stream as well. He's a
they're ignoring
guy
me.
in the down under in Australia. Really good dude, starting his own stream. So anytime you want to check him out, please do. Like he seems like he's been active in our chat recently. We appreciate that. And for those of you that don't know, sinking tens is just putting a few back. All right.
Here we go. Lamar drops back here and intercepted. Oh no! Another intercept. Are we setting records?
I mean,
what is happening?
I actually take this back. This game offensively has been worse than the Bears-Lions game so far.
Are we trying to go
for ineptness?
All right,
total ineptness.
So yeah,
wow.
that's kind of cool.
There you
Hopefully
have it.
It's not too loud, guys.
You
guys
honestly,
on your stream.
so
Steelers Nation is streaming it right now, and we're on there. So
Lamar Jackson,
anyone who's watching from there, g'day.
Yeah, there we go.
Unless you're not Australian, and then hi.
Welcome. All right, let's see. Sync those two, baby.
Give me 1 second. I'm back now. G'day, Gold Glover. What up, mate? Okay, I've got a lot of things going on. Let's start with the interception by Lamar. You're terrible. Thank you. Okay, so these blokes, they're on Twitch. They're called Action Stream Lab. I'm telling you, they're good fellas. They're just good American fellas who want to talk football. And the reason why they appeal to me is because when you go on Twitch, there's so much nonsense about hot tubs and all the hot girls and getting donations and streaming. There's no sport. Whoa, that was almost picked. There's no sport in the landscape of Twitch. Zero. Like, as a sport fan, you want to get on there, you want to talk football. They've got a great idea for the Action Lab bingo. I love that. I might even try and steal that in the future. I don't know their names. I can't remember their names, but they're two good fellas who are just twitching, streaming, talking football, talking NBA, talking baseball, talking hockey, anything that comes up. They're just fun supporters. I think the one bloke's Denver. I think the other guys, Chris and Scott. Excellent. Oh, so you from their stream? That's cool, man. If you're from their stream, that's bloody great. They're good fellas, eh? The other bloke, I'm pretty sure, is a cowboy. So, yeah, you got to give him a shout out because in this day and age, it's hard to compete with the hot tubs. It's very hard to compete with the hot tubs. And all we want to do is, create that community and start talking football, start, laughing at them. So Baker gets a fumble, and now Lamar throws his second. So Chris and Scott, yeah, we are mates, as you would say. I do the show as well. Oh, that's cool, man. That's fucking great. Well, you guys got a good thing going on, to be very honest. I don't know how to if that's too loud, I don't know how to turn it down. But you guys got an excellent thing going on. I do like it because as a man going through Twitch and looking for certain content, You don't want to see, you don't want to see the hot tubs and all that shit all the time. You just don't. You just get over it. You just want to get on there and have a bit of a laugh and chill out. Throw back some beverages and listen to the takes on football and get in there and do what you want to do. You don't want to see all that crap all the time with all the Twitch and everything else. So, you do a show too. There you go, Gold Glover. And you're a Packers fan, eh? There you go, mate. And we've got Anthony too from Facebook on Baker is trash. I've really enjoyed the last 10 minutes as well because it's been funny. It's been so funny. Baker did a fumble. Lamar did an interception as well. So yeah, that's cool. I just can't hear them.
It's like the intentional walk in baseball, where you don't walk on the floor.
But how's that technology, eh? How good's that?
1 second left.
Has Lamar Jackson done 3 interceptions? He's done 3.
We were playing a Bucks who had gear.
All right, what I'm going to do then, guys, if you guys are there, I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minute break, get myself sorted. Maybe I'll leave these guys on. Let's do that, eh? Let me leave on Action Lab for the next 5 minutes, and we'll see how we go. I'll take a quick. I can't hear them on my laptop for some reason, but I can hear them on my phone. So let them know what's up.
What more stats? Hey Siri, who leads the league in rushing yards?
All right, John Roberts. I bet both Browns and Ravens fans talk a lot of trash about today and their team isn't playing. No, no, they're not. They're not. All right, so I'm gonna leave you in good hands of these fellas, Action Lab, while I go take care of business. I'll be right back.
Just to our brand new emotes, guys. We have a couple new emotes and a couple new that got approved. Take a look at, for everyone who subscribed, we got that Eli, you guys, by popular demand. You guys wanted Eli flipping the bird. I want to see that maybe spam in the chat if we can get you guys to spam
Why it hasn't been presented yet. If I knew how to do an emote, I would do it myself.
Let's go, guys. where's the Eli? I want to see you guys throw it out there because I've seen it. I just need to see it in action. There we go, Goldie.
There it is, Goldie.
There we
Just a
go.
little Eli flipping the bird.
Spam it, guys. Spam it. Everybody, let's go. Throw it out. Everybody do it. If
Now,
you
keep in mind, you can only do that if you're a subscriber. So if you really want to throw out some of those, do it. Get a subscription, and now you get those emotes.
Yes, sir. So we're going to keep pumping those ones out. If you guys have any suggestions on emotes, let us know because we'll make sure we get those, all your popular suggestions. There's Cuban. Let's go. I don't know how I feel about this now because now I have Eli flipping us off all through the chat, and I kind of love it, and I kind of am like, oh.
I feel like most of the time they're just it's Eli flipping me off, though, right? Like I feel that way. Maybe it's not true. It feels like it's personally directed at me.
We need a mad face Scotty emote. We do. We need to get it. Actually, we'll get some more, guys. Don't you worry. Scott cusses Baker Mayfield's wife. IG post defending him. 2 subscribers. Challenge flag thrown. Lamar Jackson 20-yard run. So we got some bingo we need to get through, but we'll need to get some of that in the second half here. But again, you guys can help us out.
I got to figure out what Baker Mayfield's wife's Instagram is.
Oof, yeah, probably. She's probably been tweeting and sewing some stuff out there. So, yeah. All right, so let's dive in here. I'm going to pull up all of our scores for the day, and we're going to dive into some of the early action from this week. So let's dive in here. One of my bets of the week ended up coming through, and felt good about this one early on in the week. Obviously, the Jags have been just abysmal of late. And the Falcons, you just never know what you're getting usually. But Falcons ended up, doing what they should have done. Sorry, Dr. J, for your spouse not getting this win here against the Falcons. But it was my bet of the week. Trevor Lawrence, 228 yards, 1 touchdown. Cordell Patterson had the big game, 108 yards rushing for Atlanta, and then 2 touchdowns. So he went big. And then Gage ended up getting a touchdown for Atlanta. But a couple of teams that, no one really has a lot of love for at this time. And the Falcons, 5-6 right now. Jaguars dropped to 2-9. Scotty, what do you think? Anything, any major takeaways from this game outside of the fact that this was one of my only bets of the week that I ended up getting right?
You said one of. It's actually your only.
Come on, man.
Just to be clear, but it's not like I was on fire with my bets of the week. No, I don't have a lot. Both these teams are bad. No surprise there. They played bad today. It was kind of ugly. Jaguars tried to make a run, but they just, I don't know. That offense is not clicking. Trevor Lawrence didn't have it. And Falcons get a win. The Falcons might be the worst 5-6 team ever.
I literally just looked at I looked at the standings and saw them as 5-6, and I was like, how are they 5-6? This is like the weirdest. This is the weirdest year because we have teams that we feel like are better, but they're not record wise, and we have teams that record wise they're decent, but they just feel really bad. So weird this year. But yeah, there we have it. Falcons end up getting a win.
I don't want to talk more about that game. That was maybe one of the worst games on the slate.
Another one that I felt really good about for Thanksgiving Day was the Bills just crushing the Saints. It wasn't one of my picks of the week, but this was a game that usually is always overshadowed because everyone's asleep by the time this game comes on, and we were no exception. I caught some of this and ended up like falling asleep by halftime, and then you missed it as well, I think, right? But Bills end up getting a win here on Thanksgiving Day on the later side of the slate. So they end up improving to 7-4, and the Saints end up going and dropping to 5-6. I think this is a point where the Saints start to feel like they're not going the right direction at this point in the season. I think that this is kind of one of those tipping points for them on the downslide that are they going to be competitive? Sure. I just don't see them doing much. But the Bills, on the other hand, coming off of a loss to the Colts, in dominating fashion for the Colts, ended up getting right back on track.
Yeah, I didn't watch this. I didn't make it through this one either. I couldn't. I've only made it through the night game on Thanksgiving one time, and it was the first time they ever had it, and that's because I was at the game. It was actually, fun fact, the first ever the night game for Thanksgiving was Broncos Chiefs, and it was in Kansas City on Thanksgiving Day or night. Went to that game. That was like Jake Plummer versus Trent Green, I want to say. Chiefs got the W. No big deal. This game, I didn't see a ton of it. Look, I saw some reports that like this score looks really promising for Buffalo, but they didn't even look that good from what I read. It's just the Saints literally have nothing. All their skill players are injured now. Kamara, Mike Thomas hasn't played all year, won't play all year. Obviously, they're working with Trevor Siemian at quarterback now. Like they're just destroyed on offense, where I'm not sure they could score 10 points against any defense in the NFL at this point. The Bills, this was a 10-0 game at half, so it wasn't a pretty first half. They turned it on a little bit in the second, but Josh Allen still had 2 picks in this game. He did have 4 touchdown passes. Their run game is still a 0. A good win for Buffalo. They needed it, had to have it. I still think there's something wrong with Buffalo. Buffalo, this is not the Buffalo of last year. Dr. J, a win is a win. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they won by 25 points. My math, 31 minus 6. I feel good about that. So yeah. And like I said, I actually haven't got back to even checking out like any clips from this game or looking at it at all. So I can't speak too much on it, but from what I read, Buffalo, it was almost about the Saints looking so terrible rather than Buffalo looking great.
Hey, Steelers, fellas, enjoy the stream. Lamar's looking good, looking to throw 6 INTs. Steelers suck today, but Ravens next week. It's game on. Steelers, it sounds like you're heading out. If you're heading out, man, thanks for popping in. Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Cheers. And thanks for all the love. Thanks for sharing the stream. So love it. Goldie, Saints are so run down right now. Yeah. Saints they're just in a mess. Boom. All right, Steelers. So yeah, I'm streaming
Enjoy
too.
your stream.
Enjoy it. Yeah. Goldie, Bills play the Pats twice and the Bucks once for the end of their season. Hard games left. We talked a lot about the schedule for the Bills, and it's not getting much easier. And it's going to be tough. I mean, even I don't know. They got the Bucks in there as well. Yeah. So I mean, they got some tough ones there, and I think they need to really get going here because otherwise they might look at themselves and New England might just be running away. We'll talk about New England here in a minute, but New England, where are they coming from? Panthers, Dolphins. Here we go. One thing is certain. I am done jumping on the Panthers bandwagon when it comes to betting against the spread. I am done taking anything that Carolina has to offer, especially.
I tried to tell you that Cam Newton's bad.
Cam Newton's bad. And then not only that, but Christian McCaffrey out again. Out again with another injury. I think he left from what I remember.
All right, welcome back, guys. So yeah,
later
if you
on in this
can,
game. So,
please check out.
Again,
No,
I saw this
not if
coming
you
on
can.
my fantasy team. I had,
stupid.
hit
the like,
every single
subscribe.
I had,
do that.
Chuba
If
Hubbard
you want to,
on my fantasy team,
if you
just
want to
sitting
check
there.
these
Never
fellas
dropped
out,
him
they're
for
pretty
this
cool.
exact
If you
reason.
want to, go out the Twitch and then
obviously
create an account.
Like Nostradamus.
These guys from Action Lab
keeping
Sports
him
are
on
pretty
there,
cool.
knowing that there would be another injury. Christian McCaffrey.
It's,
As much as I
the
love
graphics
him,
are pretty cool. They're
his
pretty
injuries, man,
knowledgeable.
they
They're
just keep
Americans,
creeping
so
up.
that helps. So they have one over
yeah,
maybe an Australian.
unfortunately, Panthers.
But yeah, I hate when people
for
say,
him, he ends up
make sure you
dropping
hit
this
the like,
game along with
subscribe.
the
I don't
whole
care for that
Carolina
stuff. I
Panthers
don't
team
really
because
give
he
a
pretty
shit.
much is.
If it's going to
what
happen,
this
it's going to
team
happen.
is built around. And
So if you
getting
want
to
to check
go.
them out,
Dolphins are
go
looking a
ahead.
lot
I just
better
thought I'd
than
bring
they
them up for
typically do
halftime
at this
show.
point in the season.
Break up the stream a little bit. You don't want to see
Dolphins
my
end up
ugly
getting
head
a
all
win,
the
5
time.
and 7 on the season. So both these
they're
teams are
interesting
tied,
blokes. They're
in
cool.
the division at this point.
I've subbed to them. I never sub to people.
Dolphins.
I never
end up
ever
getting
sub.
a
I don't even know
nice
how to
win here.
how to do it.
230 yards, one touchdown. Nothing to write home about.
But they have some interesting takes on football in
they got their
general.
running game going.
The Dolphins win
49 yards,
over the
2 touchdowns.
Cam Newton.
I mean, not yardage wise, but
Panthers.
just able to
check
punch
them
in
out.
when
Let's
they
get
need
rid of
to.
them for the moment.
And
as
Jalen
we
Waddle
come
just
back
went off.
to
He keeps sitting on our bench,
our
our
stream,
fantasy
but that's
team.
cool. We can do that. Maybe in the future I can
play
work
this
with them.
week.
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe that can happen.
Someone
do
due to
but they're an
injuries
interesting
to Antonio
take.
Brown
They definitely are.
and,
They're cool.
One other
All
one,
right.
or Amari
That's
Cooper,
my man
COVID,
crush.
so,
Man crush Monday.
Jalen Waddle played for us. Don't
All
worry
right,
about it.
let's
But
get that. So
Cam
Action
Newton,
Lab
up on that.
Cam
Twitch.
Newton.
All right. So let's go through some of the stats because we have to go through. The Browns and Ratbirds fans talked a lot of trash today, but their team isn't doing much better. No, they're not, John. No, they're not. Lisa, I think the Steelers will be better next week. I have faith. Me too. I have faith in this team. I always do. I'll never give up. I'll never, ever give up. Let me go through some of the stats because this is funny. I think they're both playing poor. Okay. Bear with it. Baker Mayfield is 10 for 22, 128 yards, 5.8 average. That's throwing. He's a quarterback. He's 1 sack with a fumble. Kareem Hunt, 14 yards. Nick Chubb, 6 yards, 21 yards. You think we did bad today. These teams are playing just as bad as we did. Baker with the fumble. Landry with the fumble. 2 fumbles lost already for the Cleveland Browns. The Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, 10 for 17. That's okay. No, it's not. 74 yards, 4.4 average, and 3 interceptions and 1 sack. I told you. These teams, these quarterbacks are bad. They're bad. We have Big Ben, and he didn't play well today. But these quarterbacks don't play well in general. 3 interceptions in one half. So funny. Lamar Jackson is their leading running back. 40 yards, 4.4 average. That's okay. But you're still throwing 3 interceptions, 60 yards. Receiving, Bateman, 26. Marquise Brown, 21. No one else is doing anything. Fumbles is only from the Browns. Who got them? Delpit, Ward, and Harrison Jr. got their 3 interceptions. Yeah, we got a game. We got a crazy, terrible offensive game. And I like it. I like it. I love it. I think it's funny. So let's see what can happen. You know, we didn't play very well today, but it's funny. And they're not playing very well either. And I'll go through some stats too, because Lamar Jackson he's almost a leader in interceptions. Same with Joe Burrow too. Yeah, he's up there in interceptions. First and 10, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens from 25 yards out. A run to nowhere. Yeah, so leading the interception count is Joe Burrow had 11 before this week. Now he's sitting on 12. And Lamar Jackson now has 11. Come on, man. If the defense can get it together, if TJ Watt, Highsmith, Bush, Schobert, Minka, Edmonds can get things together, we have a chance. We have a chance. I'm not giving up. I don't care. This game has given me hope. This Browns and Ravens game, 6v3 is giving me hope to say that these teams they're not good on offense. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Fakes, sidearm sling to Andrews. 5 yards. I need to read all of this. Holy shit! In the name of Russell Coit, the first half was hard to watch. Jesus Louises. Man, Elijah, man, you need to get yourself a mic. I need to have you on the show one day. I need you on the show one day. The show. I need you to come on the stream. That's funny. G'day, Mark Allen Sewell. He says Niners. Yeah, mate, you played well today. You beat the Vikings. You played pretty well today. I must admit, you played a good game. You know, I think you won 38-27 or something. You played all right. I don't think you'll be in the playoff race, but what am I to say? I'm still a supporter. So I have no merit to that. I don't really trust Garoppolo. You know, but I do trust your defense. I think your defense is great. So we'll see what happens with your Niners, mate. Jesus Louise is exactly right. 3rd and 6. Ooh. But your Niners are coming. I don't want football scores. Your Niners are like what 6 and what are you? 6 and something. 6 and 5. You won 34-26. You're now 6 and 5. Yeah, you're going okay. Freeman up for 4 yards. If anyone can look up Russell Coit, you're doing yourself in for a treat. If you look up Russell Coit, you'd be very happy. He's an Australian superstar, Russell Coit. Second and 6. 2nd and 6, 45 yards out. Low snap. Lamar has got time in the pocket. He decides to run out to the right-hand side. He fakes a little bit. He's dashing away, and he's got 4 yards. I hope no one scores. I really hope no one scores. 6-3.
you start to see ghosts out there a little bit. You start going, okay, I'm expecting this coverage and that to be open, but it wasn't early on. And so give Joe
Hey,
credit. He's-
Lisa with the info right now. Big Ben has been sacked 24 times. That's correct, yeah. I think he's the least. I think the other guys have been sacked more. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure the other guys have been sacked more than Big Ben. 3rd and 4. Lamar says go deep. He throws an air ball. Air ball. Oh, you had to throw the flag there. Oh, he still got the catch. Wow. Pass interference. Let me see how many sacks there are. I'm pretty sure Big Ben's one of the best in the AFC North. Lamar airs it out. And I think he caught that. He actually caught that ball. Lamar Jackson been sacked 28 times. Joe Burrow 28 times. Baker 27. And Ben Roethlisberger 21 times. But he got sacked a few times today. So, yeah. Bengals smash us, Bengals smash us, yet they get smashed. Man, what do you? Bengals smash us. I can't say. Bengals smash the Steelers, yet they get smashed by the Browns, and we beat the Browns. Mamma mia, what's going on? I don't know. I think that's funny. It's not over. It's not over. It just feels sick today because that was a terrible game. Terrible game. Terrible offense. 2nd and 6, 15 yards out, and Lamar goes down again. I really think, to be honest, I think the Steelers are going to feast on Lamar. I think 5 sacks. I think 5 sacks and a fumble, some picks. He's not a good quarterback. He's a good option quarterback to run the ball, but he's not the best quarterback. And they always seem to get wins, don't they? The Ravens just seem to get wins all the time. 8 plays. Oh, I don't know. Do we want the Browns to win? Do we want the Ravens to win? I don't know. 3rd and 10. Timeout. That's funny, man. Elijah. That's so funny. I was going to sing it then, but I'm not going to sing it.
I mean, it's just who he is, his nature. You know what I mean? For Lamar, it's like things aren't going well, and I really should be concerned.
Oh, that's funny.
No, it's just not
Good day, Angel. How about them Patriots? I agree. I'm with you. If you're a Patriot fan, I'm all on board. I've kind of figured out that I didn't hate the Patriots. Oh, see you, Lisa. Thanks for coming in twice today. Thank you very much. Taking a nap after the Steelers game took so much out of me. Oh, you're not going anywhere? Oh, me too. Yeah, I took a nap too. Angel says, how about those Patriots 6 in a row? Look, I agree with you. I'm not against the Patriots. Oh, my, almost going to suck again. Lamar's on the back foot. Oh, he's going to go deep. Pick it up, son. Oh, how'd he get that? Oh, come on. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That was a hit and hope kind of play. There was no way he should have got that. The Browns are like, dude, you had him on the back foot. In those situations, you just gotta you break away from your man and just man the end zone. They let him go by himself. You can't do that. Where am I? Yeah. Andrew, look, I agree. The Patriots are a good, solid football side. I picked them from the very beginning, from this year, 2021, before the Bills to win the division. I did. A lot of people don't know that, but I've been talking about it for the last few weeks. I picked the Patriots to win the division. The sole reason being why they're going to win this division is is your coach, Bill Belichick, doesn't like to lose. He doesn't like to lose 2 in a row. They're going to win that division. Okay, they will. They're playing really good football on defense. Matt Judon, J.C. Jackson with the interception, like 6 in a row now. You can probably name a few more players that I know that might come up. But those are the 2 key players on defense that are going out for you. I'm not against them. I was against Brady. I just don't like Brady. I'm sick of seeing Brady win. I can't stand Brady keep winning. It pisses me off. He's with the Buccaneers, he wins. He's with the Patriots, he wins. All he does is win. He's such a good player. He's such a cerebral player. That's all he does is just win. I don't hate the Patriots at all. I think they're a good organization. You're a letter to the law. You got to be on time. You got to make sure there's a coffee on Bill Belichick's desk to be there at 12:01. If that coffee's there at 12:05, there's no point putting the coffee there. Okay, you're that organization that is just a good organization, and the Patriot way is the Patriot way. You've beat us so many times in the playoffs. 2017, when I wanted to go to the Super Bowl 51 in Houston, you carved us up in that playoff run, the AFC Championship game. Carved us up. Absolutely carved us up. A new turkey leg. Carved us up. So the Patriots are playing really good football. Mac Jones, everyone counted him out. He's the best rookie so far in that rookie class. No one can contend with him. Yes, he's playing sparingly, but you only want to play him. You only want to play him 24, 35 snaps at passing the rock. You're running well. I want to go into who your running backs are too, because I know you have some good running backs too. But you're using him sparingly in the pass game. And I think you're relying on the run in your defense. Like, I love it. I love to see it. I love you took on the Colts today. The Colts are meant to be coming up. No, my apologies. You took on the Titans. You beat the Titans 36-13. Mac Jones, 23 for 32. Excellent. 300 yards, 2 TDs. He's gonna win Rookie of the Year. I wanted Najee Harris. We wanted Jamar Chase. But he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. Ramon Stevenson playing great. 5 yards a carry, 46 yards. Damian Harris playing great, 40 yards, 3.6. You're doing what you need to do, and that's why I think you're going great. Kendrick Bourne, he's a great receiver. Brandon Bolden fills a role. Johnny Smith's playing really well. Nelson Aguilar, he's from the Eagles. You're doing what you need to do. That's what I like about your team. And the fact is, I picked them to win the division. They're gonna beat the Bills. You're going to verse the Bills twice in a row, and every man that dog was going to jump on the Bills and say, okay, the Bills are going to win this game, this division, and they won't. The Bills are going to get handed 2 losses. I think you go 1-1 or you're going to sweep. Matthew Judon is a machine. Devin McCourtney, the cornerback's a machine. Kyle Van Noy from back. He was a Patriot. Now he's back. He went to the Miami Dolphins. Now he's back to the Patriots again. Who else do you have? Lawrence Guy, he's a good bloke. He's good. I think he's middle linebacker. Dante Hightower, is he a middle linebacker too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. J.C. Jackson, he's incredible. You guys are playing good. What do you say? I reckon you've got a shot. There's no more Brady, no more distraction with Brady. So, you've got a shot. Excuse me. Yeah, you've got a shot to take that division, and I think a lot of people thought the Patriots weren't going to do anything this year. They weren't going to contend for the AFC East. They thought, the Miami Dolphins were coming back with Tua. Jets are nothing. They're done. But everyone thought the Bills were going to run away with it. So it's interesting. I just picked them. In my divisions, or when I try to pick the divisions, I just picked them basically because Bill Belichick does not want to lose. You're not going to make him lose 2 years in a row in the standings. And Lisa says here, Patriots play with deflated footballs in 2014. Not a fan. They also beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Record, not a fan. Yeah, well, we're tied. I think we're tied. Super Bowl, we have 6 each. For me, it's the organization is a great organization, and I hate Brady more than I do the Patriots. You know, and they're a good matchup. If we verse the Patriots, I think we lose. I think we lose worse than we do the Bengals. To be honest, they're a good side at the moment. They should really be they would beat both these teams. The Patriots would beat both the Browns and the Ravens, hands down. It's going to be interesting come to the playoff time as well. Judon's a beast, and a big up to Kendrick, half Samoan, half brother. Kendrick, who's that? I don't know. Oh, Kendrick Bourne? Yeah, righto. Yeah, cool. Hey, he's a good player. Oh, the Browns guy got tackled. He's a good player. Kendrick Bourne's a great player. But yeah, feel free, Andrew, if you like the stream, stick around, like the page, do what you want to do. I talk anything really. If you ask me any question, I'll try and answer it. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the Steelers. I had a guy today in the morning stream try and talk to me about cricket the whole time, and that was fucking boring. Hunter Henry, yeah, he's good too. He came from the Chargers. Hunter Henry is a decent player. You guys have built a good package around Mac Jones. You've built some weapons around Mac Jones for him to succeed. That's why you're doing good things. That's why you're successful. And I'm very impressed with J.C. Jackson. I like the way he plays, and Matt Judon is just incredible. Those are the guys that I know the most, right? Even Christian Barrymore, he's pretty good too, isn't he? I think is Barrymore Christian Barrymore, man, the DT. He's the rookie, right? I think he's the rookie. Yeah, you guys got a good thing going on. You should feel confident. You should feel that, you know, all the Bills fans thinking they're going to run away with it. No, they're in trouble, mate. They're in big trouble. But I like the heart of Stevenson too. Your running back. I think he's a good running back. 4th round pick from this year. G'day, Pat. Hey, Pat, how's it going? Elijah, mate, I'll get to that. You missed out on a good one. And Angel says here, J.C. Jackson, 7 picks in a row. He's playing fantastic. There was a guy on like an NFL Australia page, and it's Facebook, and it's like, it's whatever, right? This guy had no idea about the NFL. The Patriots were versing the Falcons, and he said, before the Patriots versus the Falcons, he said, if the underwhelming Patriots lay a duck egg and don't beat the Falcons, they'll be the laughingstock. I said, mate, the Patriots are not underwhelming. And Angel, I wrote a whole list of like all the sacks, all the interceptions. I did a massive list. This guy had no idea or no clue about the NFL that the Patriots have won 5 in a row. They just beat the Titans. They beat the Browns. They beat the Falcons 25-0. They took care of business. They're a good football team. This guy went on to say, you know, the team's terrible. They're an underwhelming side for the Patriots. They don't get it. If I see in the playoffs and we're a wild card and the Steelers have to go into Patriot Town, we lose. We're losing that game. It's a very hard game to win that game. You're so well coached. But yeah, J.C. Jackson has 7 picks in a row. What do you want to do? But yeah, Elijah, man, there was a guy today on the Twitch. He started talking about cricket, and I was just using him as entertainment. Basically, he was saying that 2.5 billion people watch cricket, and I don't like cricket. I don't like cricket. Yeah, I don't know. Enough being said, it was just really weird. 1st and 10, Lamar over the middle. Oh! And Lisa says, well, my homies this year, I thought the Chiefs would do better this year. They're getting better. The Chiefs are getting better and better every game. They had struggles. I think they were like, what were they? 3-4. They went 3-1, lost 3 in a row. Then they won. Then now they've won 5 in a row. They're getting better. The Chiefs are another team that's got to look out for. I might ignore that. Hang on, mate. So The Last Dance, I've seen it, right? It's got Shaq in. Is it Shaq? No, Michael Jordan, right? Now I've seen it. It's okay. It's all right. The funny thing I found though was that, I'm drinking too. I'm having a few. I've only had 3 beers, but every single scene that Michael Jordan had like a, was it Jordan or Shaq? That's Jordan, right? Jordan had like a glass of whiskey. Oh, Lamar on the run. Oh no. Yeah, it's all right. It was okay. Look, man, I'm weird. I don't watch series. I don't really watch too much TV. I don't get too invested in those things. I just don't do it. I watch the Steelers. I play some games. I don't get too invested in those things. I'm not a fan of Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? I just don't watch that kind of stuff. But yeah, I saw it. I saw half of it. The thing is, I'm not too patient. So when I'm watching, I'm not patient at all. 2nd and 9, 30 yards out, 25 yards out. Lamar Jackson has time. Only 4-man rush, but they're not getting there very fast. Now they do. Oh, another duck egg in the air to no one. Yeah, I'm pretty impatient, so I can't hold my attention that long. So I don't, and I'm not the biggest NBA fan. Judon and Garrett are going to fight for the most sacks. 13 Garrett 13 and Judon 11. TJ Watt has 11 too. 11 and a half as well. Look out for TJ Watt. He'll get better. TJ Watt will get better. He wasn't 100% today. He'll get better. Roughing the passer. How are the Baltimore Ravens winning this game? 13-3. Jesus Louise. It was a late hit. 1st and 10, handoff to Freeman. Yeah, it's so weird. Angel, it's so weird. Okay, so the Ravens play the Browns today. Oh, he almost got another pick. Close. And then the Browns have a bye, right? So Browns have a bye. And then the Steelers play Ravens next week, right? Then the week after, the Browns play the Ravens again. How good's that? How good is that? So if the Browns lose today, they'll be bottom of the barrel. They'll be 4th. They'll be 6 and 6. If the Steelers win next week, we have a chance to start to climb the ladder. Yeah. So for the Browns, you play the Ravens, you have a bye, and then you play them again. TJ Watt is going to eat. I hope so. Pressure. We've seen what Lamar can do. He's not the best. He's not the best quarterback. He's not the best quarterback at all. He gets lucky on a few passes, and he gets lucky on flags, but they figured him out how to run him. Hand off to Latavius Murray. You've got to stop the run game. Both these teams aren't very exciting. Like, we got done today. We got out-coached big time by the Bengals, 41-10. They're the better side. They could run away with this division if we start to go 1-1 with each other. They could run away. The Bengals could beat the Chargers at home, beat the Niners at home. Angel, they're playing you on. Oh, sorry, that was someone else. My apologies. You're a Patriot fan. There's somebody else in here who was a Niner fan. The Bengals are playing the Niners in 2 weeks. Sidearm sling to Hollywood Brown, gets taken down. I'm not scared. The Ravens don't scare me, and the Browns don't scare me. So we have everything in front of us right now. Every single thing's in front of us when you put it that way, you know? We just need our corners, like our corners today. Sutton, James Pierre got lit up. Hopefully Hayden. We need Hayden back. The Steelers are 0-8. We've lost 8 times with Hayden out. We need Hayden back. 3rd and 9, Jackson by himself. Oh, oh my. He's put a bit of pressure on Jackson. He's got nothing. Let's see what Bacon can do. Can Bacon come back in this game? Spirit of Jack Daniels just told me. Oh, man. 4th and 9. They're going to punt it away for the Ravens. I'm going to look at the stats again because they're funny. They're making me laugh. And we all need to laugh. Bombed it. Coffin corner punt. There you go. All right. So the Browns going to come back now and being down by 10 points. They're still in the game, but you've got to move the football. You've got to move the football with Baker. So weird. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the stream, though. It's just me talking. Having a lot of fun with you guys. It's so much fun, honestly. Maybe I should do these more often. Maybe I should do these, we have Angel here who is a Patriot fan. That's great. Maybe I should do more, just talk with people, and no matter what game it is, I don't know. I only tend to do AFC North games and Steeler games for the pure fact is that I can get motivated and excited behind these games. It's hard for me to get excited versus Rams versus Green Bay today. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. So we'll look into it. We'll look into it if you guys do like the content. If you like the content of me talking football while the game's on, and like even this week, who's playing on Friday? Let me see who's playing Friday. And I'll see if it's eligible to play, if it's any fun. If it's not fun, there's no point doing it. It's good talking AFC North football though, because they're part of our division. It's like this Friday or this Thursday night football, we have Cowboys versus Saints. I don't know if anything stands out. Nothing really draws me to that. I don't know if you guys would like that content. If you want to have questions about the Steelers during that game, it's Cowboys versus Saints. Who cares? Like, I don't really care for that game. So probably not going to stream it. That's, if I did more of a take on the whole NFL, sure, that would work. I will be streaming next week and having conversation with the 4:30 game, Steelers versus Ravens. Definitely. Most definitely. And then that's maybe it, because you got the Broncos and Chiefs. I could probably do that one, but I don't know. It all depends. It all depends with the narrative and the motivation behind it. But yeah, there's not too much point really streaming the Cowboys versus Saints. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's only fun, isn't it, doing the AFC North? And it's like it's fun for you guys to do the AFC North, right? But even me, I can't get excited. Like I want to maybe in the future, maybe when I'm a multi-millionaire, Elijah, we can work together, mate. We'll get your spirits. We'll do a spirit segment. We'll have our own, we'll make like a studio. In fucking 10 years' time, we'll have a big studio and we can stream every game. Every single game we'll stream. And we'll bring all the spirits together. We'll get Alf on the show, Harold, For the time being, I just can't get motivated behind it. Oh, my big pass to Landry. Go. Ooh. Yeah, I just can't get motivated to do it. And I think it wouldn't be very good content to get rally behind it. Cowboys versus Saints, meh. Maybe the playoffs, though, if we don't make the playoffs, we'll do it. But in time, maybe in a few years' time when things settle down, if we get some money somehow, man, we can do some stuff. Things can happen in the future. Massive pass to Landry, though. Huge pass to Landry. So, yeah, it's good to do AFC North ball because we know what we're going to expect to see in the next few weeks. Chiefs, what's the other one? Chiefs. Who we got? Chiefs and Broncos. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Baker. There you go. Baker's having a game now. Yeah, but AFC North football is easy to talk about. It's what we're in. The Browns are trying to come back. Patrick Queen's out now. Fucking. Why not, mate? I want to someday, if I can. I'm thinking ideas. Maybe if this ever takes off, if I get as big as, have you seen that bloke, Chiseled Adonis? He's huge, man. He's so huge. Like big wise and Steeler wise. He's a fantastic content creator. If I had money, I'd just make a studio. I'd make a bar, bring friends over. I bring all the Steel Nation over and just stream everything. Just put everything on there. Just have contests and takes and everything, But yeah, if you look into the Chiseled Adonis, he's an excellent YouTuber. He's got 400,000 people on YouTube. He's so passionate about his team too. I share him on the Steel Nation Australia. He's great. So I lost my game. But yeah, in time. Yeah, in time. You never know. But I'm keen for the next 6 weeks. I really am. We have some big games next week. Cowboys versus Saints. The Cowboys need to play better. Buccaneers versus Falcons. Falcons are hanging in there, aren't they? The Falcons are hanging in there, really. They're hanging in for a wild card spot. Cardinals versus Bears. The Cardinals are running away with it. Will Murray come back? There's some big games coming up. Chargers, Bengals, Vikings, Lions, Giants, Dolphins, Eagles, Jets, Colts, Texans, Washington Raiders, Jaguars, Rams. Rams got to come back. They're playing terrible. Steelers, Ravens. There's some big games. Patriots, Bills. Andrew, if you're still there, Patriots versus Bills next week. Maybe I'll stream that. That would be that. Actually, I might do that. Maybe I'll do that. Patriots versus Bills will be a good game. That would be let's do that. Let's lock that in, Eddie. That's the game. Murray's fantastic. Murray's great. He's such an elusive player. Can run. Cheers to that, mate. Spirit of Jack Daniels just told me we were going to win the Super Bowl this year. No, don't, mate. Just keep chilling. Just keep chilling. But yeah, next week, let's do Steelers versus Ravens. And the Monday Night Football, we'll do Patriots versus Bills. Because why not? It's a good game. And, Baker goes deep over the middle. And he's got, flag. No flag. Because we also need to look at if we're going to if we are winning and going into the playoffs, we kind of have to see what is happening around the other AFC teams. Roughing the passer, that wasn't helpful. Patriots, Bills, Titans, those kind of guys, Chiefs, they're all going to be in the playoff race if we do get there. Man, I don't mind a Jack Daniels. I've got one or two more beers left. I don't mind Jack Daniels. I think they're quite tasty. First and 10, 25 yards out. The Browns need a touchdown. They need something. They won't go for a field goal. Gets run stuffed and gets 2 yards.
This play didn't work this time. They're going to pull around. This is one of their favorite plays where they come in
and also we have 2 weeks time, Steelers versus Vikings too. Thursday night football, so that should be pretty exciting as well.
Signal as was close by the ground. Joe was ready to celebrate, still waiting for that signal.
Oh, I just missed it. We have a touchdown to. Oh, no way. That Njoku touchdown hit the ground. Lisa, don't stop drinking. That's good advice. I like what JD's telling you. Look, I agree. We just need to sort some things out and see how we go. Njoku hit the ground. Maybe not. Maybe it was a touchdown. I can't talk today. I had no sleep.
That was the one I saw. Terry, what do you think?
It may hit the ground, Chris. Is it clear and obvious that it hits the ground, which is what we need to reverse this? So right now, I don't have it.
Njoku, though, touchdown, maybe, possibility. Cleveland Browns 10, Baltimore Ravens 13.
So they will go for a deeper look.
They're going for a review. Lisa, you're my American pal. What time is it in America? I would love to know. It's 2:50. It's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. in Australia. What time is it in America right now? Also, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let a bit more light in. It's too dark. How's that? Is that that's probably too light. It's just so dark. 7:46. Oh wow. Hopefully that's not too bright in the background with my window. Are you on the West Coast? I think you're on the West Coast, right? 7:40. No, are you in Vegas? I think you said Tom, you're in Vegas.
It looks like it hit the ground. But from the other angle, I'm with you. This one looks like it never got to the ground, but you can't really see that one part of the ball.
The hand is obscuring.
That's exactly right. I think this one is going to get this one overturned.
Before you see that, before it feels that way.
Is it?
No.
That's the deal.
Terry, you've had a couple more looks at it.
Yeah, that's right. So you're on the West Coast, right? So on the East Coast, they're like 4 hours in front of you. That's not bad. You can watch the football games at a good time. Is it that off-putting though? Oh yeah. Oi, I'm gonna keep growing it, man. I'm going to Christmas. I'm not stopping. If it gets too annoying, let me know and I'll change it. Yeah. Like it's so weird. It's like grey outside because the camera can pick it up so easily. You know. Cat touchdown, Njoku. There you go. We got a ball game here. We got 13-9, almost going to be 10. The town that never sleeps. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I've got a funny story about Vegas actually. As I kicked the ball down the gut. So me and my friend were on a Kentucky, and I was really plastered. I was really drunk. Like I was so drunk. Short story to the story, right? You know those. They need to use the other. I'm not sure. They need to use the other QB. Anyways, I got a story about Vegas. So I was in Vegas 2015 with my friend, right? And the funny thing was we were going around town. We're in a party. QB, I gotcha. We're in a party bus. We're going around town. You know, we get out of the bus. We're plastered. We're so drunk. It's about like 11 p.m. at night. Like, you know, crazy style. Anyways, you know those in Vegas, those escalators that go up and over the road, like you go up one and you go over the road. I was that drunk. I thought it was funny because like in Australia, and Elijah knows this, when we go around and we like meet our friends, you just give them like a dead leg, like you just hit him as hard as you can in the leg, and you're like, hey mate, gotcha, like you know you hit him in the leg. I was riding this escalator where I thought this guy in front of me was my friend. And I thought he was my friend that much. Like I saw his shirt, I saw his hair color, I saw everything. I was like, okay, that's my friend. You know, that's my friend right in front of me. So I hit him. I hit him in the leg. I punched him as hard as I could in the leg. Like I punched him like a good 7 out of 10 in the leg. And then he turned around, and I was like, oh shit, like that's not him. It looks nothing like him. It was actually it was an Asian guy. And I had no idea. I was like, holy crap. So when I punched this guy in the leg, he turned around and went, what are you doing? And I went, I'm sorry. I apologize. And as I apologized and I rode the escalator with him, we went to the very top, and he was so scared of me because I punched him. Oh, Lamar's going down. No, he doesn't. Oh. Nah. Yeah. As I rode the escalator with him, the more I tried to apologize to this random person I punched, the more he got scared and offended because I punched him, and I shouldn't have done it. And Elijah, mate, I know the dead leg should have stayed. I know. I was like 95 to 99% sure that this guy on the escalator was my friend, and I punched him, and it wasn't him at all. It was some random. And the key of the story is don't do that in Vegas because that was bad. Yeah. So as we're riding the escalator, after I punched him like a good 6 to a 7 out of 10, he turned around and went, whoa, fuck. And I went, and then he's like, mate, go away from me. Leave me alone. And the more I apologized, the more scared he was. And I was like, I felt terrible. I felt so bad because he would have went home to his wife, to his girlfriend, and said, you know, how's your night? And he would have said, well, I got punched. I got punched on the friggin' elevator, the escalator. I didn't even know who the guy was. He punched me. And I guess, you know, it could have been worse. He could have turned around and punched me back. Ah, rats. Sorry, my game pass went off again. Yeah, I got him in like the thigh bit. You know, like on the edge, like on the Oh, normal people knee the leg. I'm not gonna knee a guy. Could you imagine if I kneed him in the leg? Yeah, I punched him like as a joke because I thought it was my friend, in his leg. Like, you know, I'm not the strongest guy. I admit that. But I still gave him a good 6 of my 6 to my 7. Bang! And yeah, it didn't end very well. It wasn't cricket, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Imagine if I kneed him in the leg. Imagine if I got him in a bear hug and I grabbed him and like bear hugged him. Yeah, that was my Vegas story. Was we had too many drinks in that in the limo. And as we ran around, I got out. I was so disoriented. I didn't know where I was. I have no idea how I even got home. And then I saw what I thought was my mate. Looked nothing like him. Different race, different, same gender but different race. Not a human race, but like he was like my friend's English or Caucasian, and he was Asian. I was just like, man, I felt bad. I did feel bad. There you go. AFC North standings: Ravens 7-3, soon to be maybe 8-3. Bengals 7-4, 6-5. Steelers 5-5. The Steelers got to rally. This is a wake-up call, isn't it?
And then they play the Ravens in Cleveland. Take back-to-back games with a bye in between. You got Baltimore goes to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, maybe I'm nicer in New South Wales. You guys need a leg. I'd hurt more. Jackson, oh my, gets away. Jackson, he's going to run for it. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. You give him like the dead leg with the knee. I understand. The point of the story is I probably shouldn't have done it. I probably should have checked that it was actually my friend who I did it to. Everything happened so fast, though, and I thought, this is my mate. Bah! And when I did it, he turned around like, oh, shit, that's not right. I shouldn't have bloody hit him. Yeah, oh man, that was 5 years ago now. The guy's probably still, tormented. I wish he could run. I wish Ben could run. Hand off to who's 13? Bateman or Duvernay? Yeah, I wish Ben could run. He can't do it. Ben can't run. Ben would never. Ben won't get over 10 yards in a season. He's too slow. Maybe in the future, with our Steelers, we'll draft a mobile quarterback. We'll get, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, someone like that. Justin Herbert, he ran on us. Justin Herbert ran 100 yards, It's not in Ben's wheelhouse at the moment, is it?
Mentioned there have been the Cincinnati stretches where they've been. Browns are working hard.
That's right. The Browns haven't won the division in like 20 years. Is that right? Oh, let's get some more stats. I love stats. The Browns have won the division in 1989. Another interception. Here we go. 4. Wait a minute. Last time the Browns won the division, I think, was 1980. Oh, what a catch. That's Lamar Jackson's now thrown 4 interceptions. How do I figure this out? I need to find this. I think last time the Browns won the division. The Browns have not won the AFC North division since being realigned since 2002. The Cleveland have won AFC Central 6 times. The Browns earned the division in 1971, 80, 85, 86, 87. The last time the Browns have won a division is 1989. That's excellent. Possibility, Lisa. Aaron Rodgers could come to the Steelers. I wouldn't deny it. At this moment, I want success. I love Big Ben. I've got a Big Ben jersey. I've told my story about that before. Maybe in the future I'll tell it again. I can't have any energy for that. But I want the Steelers to have success. And we might have Juju back. We might have DJs there, Claypool, Claypool to Aaron Rodgers to Claypool would be great. I think he's got a bit better arm than Big Ben. I love Big Ben. He's been my quarterback for the last 18 years. I started watching with Maddox, so he's been the guy. If Aaron Rodgers comes in and Big Ben ties the bootlaces, hey, we'll cheer him on, mate, won't we? We'll cheer him on. Yeah, no, I agree. Look, Elijah, man, Big Ben gets done, doesn't he? Big Ben gets hit so much and they don't throw the flag. Excellent, yeah. I can't wait till next week now. Seeing these two teams play is giving me a chance that the Ravens aren't that good. The Ravens are sneaking away. Maybe we want to see the Browns win because we know they can lose too. And g'day, Aaron. How's it going, mate? You might be a Browns fan. You could be an NFL fan. I want Rodgers to go to the Browns, but Barry won't do that. I don't know who Barry is. Yeah, Rodgers in the seat now. He could stay in Green Bay. He could go to another team. I don't know. Lamar Jackson throws his 4th interception of the day. He'll be leading. He'll be leading. Oh, okay. That's you're a Browns fan. That's your general manager. He could. I'm confused. Lamar Jackson could be leading now the interception count. Let me know, Lisa. Lisa, how did you get your jersey? Did you buy it, or was there a story behind it? Was it for a birthday? Baker, big pass down the middle. What a pass! What a pass! I want to see it go to overtime. I want to see this go to overtime. Great pass to Landry. Yeah, is there a story behind your jersey? Would love to know if you have got it for your birthday or what's going on. Some people only buy one jersey. Some people only, take on can handle one jersey or 2 jerseys and don't get too involved. Aaron says, one of the only Browns fans in Oregon, lots of Steelers fans out here. And so far, Aaron, you're a good bloke. You've been cool. A lot of you guys curse me out. 1st and 10, Browns over the middle. Oh, picked off. No, he dropped it. Oh. How do you feel, Aaron? Like the Steelers played terrible today, right? But how do you feel being a Browns fans right now? Are we on the same par? Yeah, how do you feel? Like I said, you guys haven't won the division since 2002, right? You seem to be always in your own way. You seem to be always in your own way, and I don't know the full history, but what I've seen in the last few years, how do you feel? Aaron Rodgers will be a good fit. O-line before we... Exactly, mate. I agree. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. He gets 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 9 yards. Yeah, mate, you got to fix the O-line. Fix the O-line. He's hands down. Oh, no, you got a Bumblebee jersey? I'm keen. I haven't got a Bumblebee yet. I want to get a Bumblebee. That's on my bucket list. I need to make some money first. My husband got it for me. I got it for Christmas. Have a Bumblebee. Oh, you got a Bumblebee too. Excellent. Bumblebee's great. 3rd and 1 for the Browns. But yeah, man, Aaron, man, let me know what's going on. How long you've been a fan? It must be hard being a Browns fan. Not hard. Interesting to be a Browns fan that long, 3rd and 1. They need this pickup here. Oh, Baker goes himself. There you go. That's cool. Who's your Bumblebee? Is it Ben? Man, that's great. I love. You know what though? I promised myself the next jersey I have money to buy, like next year, because shipping's a lot and I can't afford that much at the moment. I'm gonna buy a Heath Miller Bumblebee. Mm-hmm. Heath Miller Bumblebee. You got Heath? Oh, you got Ben. You got Ben. Yeah, my next one for Bumblebee, like, can you see in the top right-hand corner? That's Big Ben Bumblebee. So you got those 2 jerseys there too. I'll bring us up in a minute. Oh, he gets done. Aaron says just a game in the end, but to answer your question, I think the Browns are finally a serious team. I agree with you. They're a good team. They're a good side. But I agree. We seem to go our own way, but we enter the 20. No, you're not. You're not. To be honest, I like your defense. I think your defense is really your corners are really fun. Ward, Delpit, those kind of blokes, they're good. There's even another rookie I can't think of. Your running game is tremendous. To watch, I would be a Brown. Honestly, the reason if I wasn't a Steelers fan and I wanted to pick up the Browns, I would follow because of Nick Chubb and get sacked. I would follow because of Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? He is such an amazing football player. You became a Browns fan in 2016, bad year for it. Mate, what do? At least you're supporting someone. And if it makes you happy, fantastic. You've chosen the right division, though, really. You've chosen the right division. AFC North football is probably some of the best football you've ever seen in your life. Bengals are starting. The Bengals are the hot ticket right now. 3rd and 20. Oh, 10 yards. Yeah, the AFC North football is some of the best football with the Bengals coming up. The Ravens have always been good. Steelers are coming on the down motion right now. Big Ben's the oldest quarterback. We haven't got a fresh quarterback like you guys do. You've got Lamar, Baker, Joe Burrow. 2016, I think you went. Did you go 0-16? I'm pretty sure you did. I can't remember. Bad year, whatever. It happens. You're still in the playoff race. I think you're getting around the playoffs each and every year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you celebrated the 0-16 because I think you got the number 1 draft pick after that, and I think you took Baker, right? You guys are good. You guys are a good football team, though. You look around the league, and the Jets suck, Jags suck, Lions suck. The Browns are getting out of that. You're starting to build a bit of culture. The Bengals too are getting out of it as well. So, but that's it. At the end of the day, it's just a game. It is. You get on with life, but it is fun. It's for me and for my mate Elijah. One day, him and I will meet up for beers. Maybe you and me, Aaron, will meet up for beers in America. It's the community around it. You go out, you put it on TV, and you go, "Holy shit! Did you see that? Did you see Lamar Jackson do that?" Baker said he got Chubb to smile twice in practice, and it was really. Is Nick Chubb kind of a quiet guy? Is he a quiet guy in your locker room? That's cool. I like that. You're 0-16 and then 1-16 in 2008. Yeah, I think you were bad though. I think you had it was at 1-16. You had Money Manziel. Was that right? You had Manziel, right, in 2017 or something. It was terrible. Yeah, he was bad. Manziel was bad. Exactly right. If we had, Najee's good, right? But your offensive line's pretty good. Your defense is pretty good too. You just play good running football. Like Nick Chubb is a star. He hasn't played. And if you can win this game. If you win this game, there's still time. If you win this game, you have a bye. You can go and beat the Ravens again. You can beat the Ravens twice. So that'd be interesting to see. Yeah, Manziel, man. I'm sorry. This shit. That shit. Nah, doesn't fly with me, mate. That shit. Get out of here. That's stupid. Can't handle that. I can't handle that. Someone being so egotistical like that. Money. Get out of my team. Don't like him. Not a fan. I think you guys knew that too. I think a lot of Browns fans who I've spoken to over the years, they knew that. They kind of was like, what are we doing with Manziel? Like you get like a first down, you're doing the money symbol and you're just like partying and doing all the stupid shit. Going out of your way to be a rat bag. You get one opportunity in the life in the NFL and you go and ruin it. Yeah, he was stupid. Oh, fake on the edge. Lamar Jackson goes over the middle. I'm pretty sure Lamar Jackson was going for Andrews with someone else. Oh, yeah. But, man, stick with him. If you've been a Browns fan since 2016, just stick with him, man. It's a fun division. This division is going to start to heat up this next 6 weeks. And I don't know if you're from America. You said you're from Oregon. So that's out west. You're out west, right? So you could easily see, you could be in Oregon and like cheer on the Seahawks. I'd rather be on the Browns, to be honest. If I was anyone, any up and coming team, I would rather choose the Browns versus Seahawks right now. You got a better coach. Exactly right. Elijah Manning was. We sacked that guy. There was a game. Elijah Mann, a couple of years back. Was it 27? Might have been 2017 during that Owen. No, wait. When did you say it was Owen? No, 2018. We sacked that guy so much. Like we killed Manziel. We got to him so much. 3rd and 7 from the 25-yarder. The Browns need to stop 7 minutes to go. They need a big stop. They rush 4 and tip pass. Here we go. Here's a stop, mate. We got our first one. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Ooh. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Ooh. All right, we're going to stop the show for one little bit. Aaron, you've been great. Lisa, you've been great. Elijah, you've been great as always. But we have my mate Tony. My mate Tony says, he says to me, and I won't say the name out loud, but I will say it in different kind of style. He says, Tony, my mate, you still there? Mate, gather in close, mate. Is that close enough? Can you hear me? Tony? He says, put the game on Christian Kuntz. Well, I say to you, mate, you're our first one of the day, and you are... Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! You're blocked, mate. You're gone. Back to the pavilion. We don't need you in this live chat. See you later, alligator. All right, back to the show. So we have a rule here, Aaron, to deal with those kind of guys. When you say anything to me, you can talk about the team. You can say, "Hey, mate, the Steelers suck. You know, this team sucks. Baker sucks. Lamar sucks. TJ Watt sucks." As soon as you call me any kind of language or any kind of anything. Now, look, he may feel a little bit gut hurt. I doubt he does, but it's funny to me because now Tony, I can Husenbuzzen. He's gone. He's blocked. He will never come back to this stream. He's blocked forever. So as soon as you tell me to shut the fuck up, or you call me excuse my language, Christian Kuntz, number 46 long snapper, I'm sorry, mate. You're gone. You're out of here. He says to me, he doesn't speak dipshit. Goodbye, Tony. You're gone, mate. I don't need you in this live chat. We don't need that. It's not what we do, okay? And he's the first of the day. I had no one in the live chat for our Steelers game. This bloke comes out of nowhere from the right hand field and says, "Hang on a minute, Mark. You're a Christian Kunitz. You're a dipshit." And he got blocked. I'm ready for this. Maybe in the future, if I get bigger, I might need mods to mod out some people. But Tony doesn't belong in this live chat. We don't need him. All right. Thanks, Lisa. I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't care. What a stupid idiot. Oh, exactly, mate. Exactly. I love it. I love it. Look, I'll show you guys again. It's so funny. It's just the funniest thing. Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! It's Fryermuth on Tre'Davious White, who's been injured now too. It's Fryermuth taking Tre'Davious White to the popcorn stand, you know what I mean? It's taking him all the way to the edge. Yeah. Not going to deal with it. It's just dumb. I don't care. It's dumb. So, and it's funny. It's funny for us. I thought that was pretty funny. I brought it. You got to make sure you hold their attention. so they're listening to you, and you get and you get them right in there, and you say, Tony, come here, mate, come closer, and you get them right in there, really, mate, I can see you later, mate. Ooh, 3rd and 5.
I just wonder a little bit how much the loss of Harrison Bryant is impacting this offense as well. They're so used to that 3 tight end set, and so far they've been
I should, I appreciate that. I guess it's one take I have, because a lot of YouTubers or content creators, if you call me that, they might deal with that. They might let it fly. No, I call it out. You call me an idiot. You're gone. You're done. Baker. Ooh, to no one. 3rd and 5. Now 4th and 5. You got to punt it away. I just don't deal with it. I think it's stupid. It makes the live chat go funny. It makes everyone get toxic. Done. And you can block them that fast, and it's a funny video. And maybe Elijah, I should make a Mike Tomlin one. You're pretty good at videos too. Maybe we can get in the works thing, because I think a Mike Tomlin block would be even greater. Never say never, but never. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I don't deal with that within real life. Someone tells you something, you got to stand up for yourself. And it's the internet, right? It's the internet. The internet's crazy. But I don't deal with it in any part of form or fashion. Anything. I don't deal with it. And we don't need Tony here, mate. Tony's gone. Where was I? I think I was talking about the AFC North football. I think with Aaron too, being a Browns fan, mate. It is fun being an AFC North fan and a Browns fan. You live in Oregon, but you've chosen a team that is pretty far away from you. I'm not sure if you've been to Cleveland. It is pretty far away from you. Maybe in the future you can go over to, get on a bus or get on a plane and go see a game. The Browns fans, I would say they're pretty passionate fans, man. Overall, they just want success. They're just a football team, I'm glad you didn't choose. Oh, he's going up the middle. Jackson up the middle. I'm glad you didn't choose somebody like the Jaguars, because who are they? Who are the Jaguars? You know what I mean? I don't know who they are or who their fans are. It's fun. It's really fun. There's also some guys on YouTube who do AFC North football, a YouTube channel. I can't remember what it's called. It's just type in AFC North football or YouTube, and there's a whole channel. There's like 4 guys from every single division talking about the AFC North. Honestly, you know what? I'll say this, and I'll defend it as well. If the NFL was only 4 teams and all we played was AFC North football, to have an outright winner, maybe you played, everyone twice. Well, you played everyone twice now, and you had an outright winner. That'd be great to see. Constantly seeing us bash our heads together, it's just fun. Browns versus Bengals is fun. Bengals versus Ravens, upset them. Yes, and Lisa says see the Browns in Pittsburgh. It'd be a great time. Just don't bring your mate Tony. No, I'm joking. We don't need Tony here. What a loser. What a dead set loser. What a loser. Dead set. What a loser. Oh my God. And I hope you did like, I wasn't swearing. I was what he said to me, put the game on, Christian Kunitz. I was just disguising what he said with our player, and our player is spelled exactly the same way. It sounds the same, but spelled differently. So I was disguising it that way. We do say that word in Australia. I do say that word quite a lot, but I wouldn't say it here on the YouTubes. I wouldn't say it in front of a lady. Wouldn't say it in front of women or a mother or a grandmother. I wouldn't say it in front of a digger and an established older gentleman. I would use my language in a more proficient way. if me and Elijah were talking, for sure, we would say that language back and forth until the cows came home. If he was okay with that, But in that sense, I wouldn't call it to someone. I'm happy because I've actually bought a number 4. I've bought a 46, Christian Kunens or Kunz. That's how you pronounce his name, Kunz. I bought his jersey because it's funny. It's so funny to me. It's in Australia, we say that language quite a bit. And in the American guys, that we say that word. But there's certain times and phrases and opportunities where you say it with your friends, with maybe your male friends. I wouldn't say it in an atmosphere of exactly. We say, see you next Tuesday. Yeah. But there is no way if I ever met you in person, Lisa, I'd come up to you and start saying that language. I just wouldn't do it. There's a time and place for everything. That's why I wanted to disguise it with Christian Kunz or Kunens, because he is our long snapper. And if you look up his name, Kuntz, his name comes from Germany. It's quite funny. Well, actually not funny, but it's quite interesting that has his name in German roots, But for someone to come in like that, what a loser. He's going to go tell all his friends that he went into a live stream on Steel Nation Australia and he said all these things and he's going to be the bigger man. What a loser. Oh, really? Is that a common name? Is number 46 a common name? Am I pronouncing it right? Christian Kunens or Kunz? It's a common name, right? I looked it up. We have Baltimore running away. They're going to win away again with 3 points to go. Lamar Jackson has they're going to win this game. Right, there you go. Well, for me, I bought it because I thought, with the way we say in Australia, it's quite interesting or kind of funny. I had to buy it. I just had to buy it. Because if I wear it around town, people think like I'm an idiot, but it's a real name. So I thought it was funny. Aaron, that's a big comment. Give me a second, mate.
You can see how frustrating it has to be to play against them. I mean, it's just sleight of hand, It's like watching magicians work.
Gotcha. So basically, SD was going away to LA. Packers, Lions, and Browns for me. Old school clubs, strong fan base. Lions are owned by forward. Lions are pretty terrible as well. Packers aren't the underdog. Mate, I feel that. I understand that. No, it's cool. It just makes me think. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Are you like above? Are you younger or above 19, above 20? Are you a new fan to the NFL? I guess something tells me you're a younger fan because you've only been watching 38. So how come? Why did you start watching only in 2016? Yeah, how come you weren't watching as a kid or when you're 14, 15 years old? Man, they're going to win by a field goal. Jesus. They're going to win by a field goal. The Ravens are going to sneak away again. I'm sorry, Aaron. The Ravens are going to sneak away again. 1st and 20. Yeah, maybe you just decided to start watching. I don't know. It's getting pretty fun. Like there's a lot of teams now. It's getting pretty fun. Browns have no timeouts. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. You've got to start to really get after it. 1st and 20. Hand off to Deontay Freeman up the guts for 7 yards. You know what, though? The Packers are quite interesting, though, too. Yes, they're not the underdog, but they haven't been playing as well as you think. Like the Packers haven't won a Super Bowl since they beat us. They beat us in 45. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Look, you might be in front of me. Lamar's going off, eh? Lamar Jackson for LBs. Honestly, you need someone to spy him every time. You need a combination of like QB contain and Freeman up the guts. 2nd and 13. yeah, honestly, the Packers, they're okay. They're a bit like the Steelers. We've been winning, but we haven't been doing much in the playoffs. You know, they're not a bad franchise. I think they're really proud. But I guess you've already chosen your team to be 2016. But yeah, what's the reason? How come it's taken you 34 years to choose a team?
Let's take a peek when we talk about those numbers in the AFC. Baltimore in that number 1 seed position for now and stay there with a win.
Oh, that's heaps good. So Lisa became a Steeler fan when my son played Pop Warner. I think that's when they're really tiny, right? When they're like 5 or 6 years old. First grade and had a little Steeler. That's cool, man. How cool is that? He's wearing the little Heinz Ward, the little Jerome Bettis, little bus. That's cool. That's heaps cool. Also, I'm wearing today too. I'm wearing the Iron City beer. If you ever go to Pittsburgh, do I have one? No, I haven't got one. Iron City, just a nice cruisy beer over there. It's a great T-shirt too. Pittsburgh native T-shirt. 3rd and 11. Aaron, mate, you need to stop here. You need a big stop so you have a chance to come back to win 17-13. I feel like we need more Tonys. I feel like we need more Tonys to give out awards. Like, this is fun, but it's kind of more fun yelling at Tonys. That's so much fun. The power that I hold in this one little mouse to say you blocked is quite hilarious. Ravens sneaking away again. 3rd and 11, 13-10. Same score as last week. Lamar Jackson by himself in the shotgun. They're going to rush, I think, 4. No, they take 5. Oh, breaks down, and they're going to complete the pass. Field goal. Okay, they're going to get a minute left. I want to see – I do want to see the Ravens lose. I don't care. 17-16, Browns win. Sling it to Peoples-Jones for 60 yards. Cool, man. All right. All right. So, okay. Well, my family wasn't into football. So around when I was about 16, I started watching it. Around 19, chose the Chargers. That's right. You told me. I'm sorry. Because people were so, yeah, dude, I hear San Diego's the way to be. The homeless and you know what? When I was in San Fran, you couldn't tell the homeless apart from the rich. You couldn't. Everyone's chilling. Ran with them until they ditched the city. Okay, I understand. Spent some time deciding who to marry. Yeah, cool, man. No, when I was in San Fran, like I was walking around San Fran, and you couldn't tell the people in the park, and they could be a millionaire. You know who too. Don't talk about Super Bowl L against Green Bay. I took that Cowboys fan video I shared in the group chat. I can't remember. You might need to share it again. Yeah, how cool is that? Lisa's little son's got a Steeler jersey on. It's like, yeah, that's my Steeler. That's my future Steeler. Much better than Tony's reason. Justin Tucker's probably going to score the field goal, man. It's going to be 49 yards out, 16-10 with a minute 15 to go. Tucker down the guts. Tucker's too good, bro. You and I, we hate the Ravens too. He's too good. 16-10 with a minute 10 to go. Lisa, that's so cool. That's so good. A little Steeler jersey. Went on to play college football as well. That's cool. Can you answer me? It must be hard, right? It must be hard to go from college. Like how good do you need to be to go from college to the NFL? It must be super hard, right? Is there a chance for your son? Was there a chance for your son to go, or is it way too hard? Yeah, Baker. You never know, mate. You never know. I reckon you gotta feed it to Javaris Landry and get Peoples-Jones involved. Peoples-Jones has been opening up the defense. If Baker wants to be a Super Bowl quarterback, this is the chance, isn't it? 1 minute to go, 6-10. You can win 17. You can win 17-16. He got injured. That's bad. Was there a chance for him to play? 1% of college. There you go. Is it really 1%? That's crazy. 1% of college players make the NFL. That's crazy. Right. All right. Let's focus on this game. Let's focus on the game.
Who do you think the most feared player should be if you're the Baltimore defense right now?
For me, it's really two guys. Jarvis Landry.
Okay. 1st and 10 for Baker. All the marbles. 25 yards out. Play clock at 4 seconds. 1 minute 10 to go. They rush 4. Too easy. Oh my. Pass gets away. Oh, wow. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. He got away with that one. It was almost going to be a sack.
Well, if somehow, some way, the Cleveland Browns win this football game, remember that play because Justin Houston had
Baker Mayfield gets away from the sack, says, see you later, mate. Get off my shoulders. I'm throwing this ball to anyone. Gets tackled. It could have been a roughing the passer. Maybe could have been a roughing the passer. 2nd and 10, 25 yards out. Shotgun set. They rush 4. Baker goes to the sidelines. Pick it up. Oh, that was the ball I was talking about. Landry. That was the ball I was talking about. Go to Landry first. Get Landry involved and then Peoples-Jones. That was probably the ball you had to get. You had to get that football right there. You had to get it. Javaris Landry should have brought that one in. Should have been a first and 10. 3rd and 10, you're looking maybe for a screen as well. Maybe over the middle if it's there and run up and spike the ball. 3rd and 10. The Ravens going crazy. And Ravens, you're not that good. You're only sneaking by. 3rd and 10. They send 5 over the middle. It's dropped. Austin Hooper drops the ball. Exactly though, like I said, you could go over the middle, spike it, and get a 4th down. 4th and 10, all the marbles, everything's on the line right now. Baker says, "Please, God, help me." He says, "Coach, what am I doing? Help me out, Coach. I need all the help I can get." Over the middle, Austin Hooper should have had that. Needs to be a catch right there. 4th and 10, this is everything. This is the whole game. If this goes incomplete, you lose. Ravens are going all out. Blitz, they send the whole house. Oh, and the joke you're joking the joke and that's game. I kind of wanted the Browns to win. I wanted the Browns to win a little bit because now the Ravens are 8-3, and they think they're top dog, but they're not. They're not top dog. They're not top dog. If any Ravens fans want to curse me out, I've got a video waiting for you. I've got a video waiting for the click of a button. Yeah, the Ravens can be beat. They only scored 16. Man. All right. G'day, my mate Sean. G'day, Sean. Baker's been throwing and missing. Yeah, I hear you, mate. Baker and Lamar played pretty bad. Sad day for the Browns. Yeah, 6-6, mate. They're now coming 4th. It's not very good. Lisa, game's over. Baltimore took it 100%. Good game, though. Good defensive game. Not a very good offensive game at all. The way they play this game, we have a chance to beat them. I agree 100%. So the Steelers are now 3rd place. Gives the Steelers a bit of opportunity to, yes, we have a game plan to try and beat the Ravens and catch up. And Aaron, mate, for our Steelers, we if the Browns lose, they're getting pushed out of the playoff contention. However, mate, there's 6 games to go. Like, to be very honest, anyone can win this division. Anybody can start to win the wild card as well. There's So much football to be played left. It's been crazy stream. Want to say thanks for you, Aaron, to coming in and not cursing me out and bringing a different kind of fan. Maybe that shows how well of a person you are, how good of a person you are too. Some idiots like Tony come in and go, and you just ban them. But you get some good people in here too, and saying hello and having a chat and then having a conversation, which is great. Well, and we have Lisa here too. Lisa come here twice. She still got her little Steeler. I hope you got your little Steeler jersey hanging on the wall. That'd be cool. But Esteban says yet. I don't know what that means. Does that mean yes? Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's fun, man. I appreciate you, man. I'll be very honest. In the whole internet world, you don't know me from a bar of soap. I don't know you from a bar of soap. But at least you're respectful and you're not calling me an idiot. That's fine. That's all I care about. And we're learning about people's. I'm actually learning a lot about you guys too from being from America. So it's giving me the insight of you're from Oregon and you're watching your team from fucking Cleveland. That's crazy. You know what I mean? It gives me a good insight. And Lisa here too. She has her son was playing Pee Wee football or Pop Warner. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I have no idea what Pop. I think that's only when little Tuckers little kids are playing that. So it gives me a good insight to have fun and see stuff. And my mate Elijah been here too. It's been a great stream. It's been good fun. If anyone's got any more questions, otherwise, I've got one more video to play, but it's just my last. Everyone's seen it. It's just me at the stadium. But yeah, I enjoyed today. That was fun. I think for our Steelers and Lisa, little kids, that's cool. I hope hope they're safe, but that's cool. I would if I ever meet an American lass and I go over there, or if I ever live in America, it'd be cool to see a little kid, getting their hand off and don't they just swarm? Don't they just swarm everywhere? Everywhere you go? No matter where the ball goes, it's like soccer. You ever see kids play soccer? One kid has the ball and then 10 other kids run around and they're chasing him. It's just so funny. Kids are just out there having fun. My mate Jim Churchill, mate, from YouTube. Thanks, mate, for coming by the stream. Appreciate it. That's cool. If you like the content, subscribe, comment, do what you want to do, basically. Little League, man, even playing little baseball is funny for the little kids too. It's quite hilarious to see them in the uniforms, and it's great that Lisa had an opportunity that her son was playing for the Steelers, and you're thinking, he can be a Steeler one day. He can be a little mini Steeler. All right, I think I'm done. I think I'm 3 hours and 20 minutes done. Thanks everyone for coming in. As always, a massive stream, a massive game next week versus Ravens. Plenty more content in the future. Thank you everyone for coming in. And if you made a burner account, go fuck yourself, Tony. No, I'm only joking. Tony, you can get stuffed. Everyone else, you've been great. Sorry, everybody else. I hope you got my sense of humor. Tony can get fucked. He's stupid. He's done. He's see you later, mate. Everyone else, I appreciate you guys coming in. All right, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
Oh, this is fucking crazy!